button. Interesting. It's an interesting technique. Hello everyone, and welcome back to Chapter 19 of Guardians Rebirth. It's been a bit because someone got sick, and it does that sometimes, so we're not gonna blame them. Kay.
AJ, could you say that it has, in fact,
Been a while.
It has been a while. And yeah, let's just get into it. Let's just jump into it.
I'm scared. It's episode 19.
It is episode
I'm not
19.
ready for what this is going to be for.
No, it's like I've already passed the dreaded number 17, so I'm fine.
No, and 19 is a bad number for me.
I
Alrighty
killed a guy at
then.
17 last time, so I
Do
don't
it
know.
again, it'd be funny.
Should I do it at like
Something bad's going to
37?
happen. Something cursed is going to happen. That's just 19. That's how 19 is. Anyway,
Heck yeah.
I'm going to stop talking now.
No.
Previously on Guardians Rebirth, our heroes prepared for a trip to Marcanus. Prepared for the trip to Marcanus. Firstly, they tried to gather information about what happened to Atsushi. They learned that he only had... Sorry, I'm already tripping up. Let me drink.
you tripping, boy?
Tripping balls off the nothing I drank.
The pet feed.
Firstly, they tried to gather information about what happened to Atsushi. They learned that he only really had faint feelings of emotions in regards to what happened, and after casting Identify, he was rid of whatever foul evils corrupted the big tiger. Their trip began quiet as Pickles flew into the encampment and looked into the big tent, found a scroll, shat on the other papers, and messed up the hall, while the others traversed through the desert. The goal was to rush from there, but a majority of the travel group could not go further than the oasis, so after warning the group staying there, they rested. They made their way to the city proper and headed straight into the Averian Adventures Guild, and began to explain the situation. They were interrupted and then asked to start over by the guildmaster Vangodai, a fellow party member to Kana, the guildmaster from Stumhole. After explaining what happened, their original plans to leave and get more prepared, Vang let them know that getting prepared for a fight like this was the correct thing to do, and let them know that they have guild access across the region. Their party opted to stay, spoke with Aquila, an up-and-coming magician turned receptionist, and learnt of a few places around town. However, before they went shopping, the tome was handed to Z, and she went off to read it. Firstly, they went shopping to buy magical items and other goods. A nice gesture was offered to Kaede by Mayu, however, Kaede thought it was not the right move, emotionally and strategically, mostly emotionally. Disheartened, Mayu went to the botanical gardens in the city, disappointed from the lack of vibrant flora that she's used to. Meanwhile, May went to some large greenhouses to help out with the city's potential food crisis. Hato surprised Mayu by taking her out of town for a picnic. He presented to her a field of desert roses, which grew from the help of his magically inclined friends. As the two shared sandwiches, May worked and Kaede drew plans for a personal project as we start as the new day rises. It is the 8th of September in the Guardians land.
Alright.
The Guardian.
So,
I don't even remember my character's birthday. Did we actually write that down?
I don't believe anyone's given me the birthday on this.
As long as it's not within the last month, we're fine. No one pick August.
My birthday was August 30th.
Oh, I
that's
did.
a shame.
I did forget a rule that I was going to implement. So, Chad, I'm going to implement a couple more things from Nat 19 Logan Laidlaw stuff, which you'll be able to pre-order on a new book that's getting kickstarted tomorrow. So go do that. But I forgot to mention that I will be doing the Echoes Nat 1 inspiration roll because I don't really give it out here, so I might as well do the Nat 1 inspiration roll. Where if they get a Nat 1, they can get inspiration. And then if they use it and also get a Nat 1 afterwards, they don't count. But that means you only have hold 1. So, as we get started, I know May is probably going to get up in the morning and do the shopping that she has sent me. She goes and buys some minor things, some jewels for spellcasting, a lot of components, some other things as well. What is everyone else doing in the morning?
I think I'd like to go shopping too, because I want to see if I can buy some. I want to basically get like the chef supplies again, like I had before.
Okay.
I haven't gone and rebought,
So let me have a look at cooking supplies.
so I'll have to get the actual stuff and the
Is it not cooking? Yes, cooking utensils. So yeah, they're not hard. You probably have to go to a bunch of different stores, as with the rest of artisan tools. But luckily this is a major city, so they're not difficult to find. It costs basically, it says written down 1 gold, but it's probably more close to 5 with how the shenanigans played out. Oh, you've changed the Jordan? Oh my fucking god.
Get fucked, did you?
I'm not bothering with your thing. I'm not bothering with your inventory. You keep that on the other character and I'll do that off time.
Fuck you.
I'm just trying to find the cooking supplies in items. I don't really know.
I will give it to you then.
You can just
Okay,
change it like downtime, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Since
so
we've had-
I'll get the cooking utensils and I will grab some ingredients as well.
Yeah, we'll just use the rations number for that, and you can just separate them as cooking ingredients for separate things. So rations was, I think I made the rule that it was like 10 for 10. Let me double check. I need to open the worldly document as opposed to what happened last time and other notes. It should be right at the bottom if I remember correctly. 10 for 5 GP, so 10 rations will equal 5 GP. So similar. 10 sets, 10 pieces of like food will cost 5 GP for ingredients.
10, 5. Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
I'm
And
just,
since we've had a long rest,
I can't remember for that. Sorry.
it's all good.
Yeah, you go. I'll think this in the background.
yeah, since we've had a long rest, can I just assume that I copied the clairvoyance into my spellbook, given I spent all the money getting the parts and everything for that?
Yeah, there is. There was enough time in the day to do that, and even if there wasn't, with everyone else going shopping, you can find it in the morning. Some time to do it as well.
Giggity done.
Cooking ingredients. So 10. All right. I need to quickly add answer sheet to the other sheet. Where is he?
So that'll make enough for. That's okay. That's not bad. That's not bad.
Shadow Atsushi? Actually, I can just probably copy
New
it
form?
from- He is the shadow, his true self. Hey, that worked. They changed the token though, interesting.
I'm going to purchase 20 cooking ingredients.
Okay.
And yeah, I've divvied out. I've used my. Oh, hang on. No, that's wrong. That's 297. I think. Yeah, 297 left over. Done.
Well, good. So let me just delete. I have to delete her off the combat tracker too, and the cat. Oh my god! You could have told me before stream. Before stream, the time for this.
My favorite part was AJ just before we started was like, "Hey everyone, if you want to change characters, let me know so I can move your inventories."
Rebecca has bad
and-
internet.
And then Rebecca was like
give her a break.
perfectly
She probably
timed.
didn't hear.
No, I think it's amazing timing. That's all I'm saying.
All right.
Honestly, I applaud it.
And do it again.
Okay.
Yeah,
there.
keep AJ on his toes.
Go for it. All right. I'll delete Z and just Z. Apparently, Laura's already gone.
Z will never be back again.
Sure.
Could be.
Yeah.
Yeah, as Haito is probably waking up from like either a late night or like immediately gets up, moves to like a small desk in the rooms that are provided, back into like continuing with his note transference over clairvoyance. And the other two are shopping. What's Kaede doing this morning?
I imagine my particular day would be just two minor things. One, I just would like to just go and see and get the little projects sorted out and see what that cost is like first.
If you can message me what that is again, so I can give you some idea in a DM. You can continue talking there.
Otherwise, it was just gonna be like minor top up on rations and such because I don't think I would have enough. I was thinking of masterworking my weapon, but I don't. I'm actually like a little bit off to like fully do that, so I might just wait on it. But yeah, definitely. Did we actually use any? I feel like we used rations. I just wasn't actually using them properly.
I was. How dare you?
Yeah, I blanked. I must have blanked out last couple.
You should have been, but yeah.
What are you at, Darian?
I have 36, but I bought a ridiculous amount.
Jesus
did.
Christ. I only have 14, but I think that's an okay amount.
Well, you weren't like buying for the group and doing like what you did last time, right?
Nope.
Was that? Yeah. Okay. Cool. I'm just gonna assume like at least 6. Like.
Listen, I'm happy to do group tracking of rations.
I'm just so used to you doing that, or not having to worry at all because druids.
That is fair.
But
Yeah.
yeah, I'm just gonna assume I had 3 rations. I'll just get another 10 to top up for that. But besides that, if most people are like distracted for the day, I think Kaede's like sort of day in general is just kind of looking around and just sort of seeing the town, and maybe having a little back to where the entrance to the labyrinth here is in this city, to just sort of like ask around to see what it's like on the first few levels.
Yeah, as you go around, you go to this place that seemingly is like a giant, not a giant, but a rather large pyramid that sort of, you can tell where it is pretty much at all points of the city, at least from the tip. It's made out of this nice yellow desert stone, but the tip is this like band of really scarlet red. As you approach, you ask a couple of adventurers there, similar to how the one in Starholm works, that it's random. The first floor isn't like the one in the other one, where it's like the changing of that in Starholm is very infrequent, so it stays pretty much the same. This one can shift. It's random when it shifts, but it's not landed out as many other places are. And there's also a thing that, unlike the one in Starholm, these ones seem to be personalized per party. If you go down as a single group, you will not be encountering other people in other groups for the most part.
You get put into your own pocket, like, dimension there. Okay.
That's cool.
That's awesome.
Those who seem like they're a bit more experienced, so like probably maybe not explicitly like from here. Like I'd probably want to ask like if this is similar to like other ones like in the other like 3 corners of the world.
They note that as you look at a bunch of these adventurers, you see a couple that don't really seem to fit the area. You see these like very large shaggy breeds of fuck, what do I call them? Doggos. Forgot the doggo race name. It's been that long. Canis.
Been a while.
It's been you see like a very like a Saint Bernard breed of Canis, and they're like, well, I'm from the one in the east. They have a lot more different structure. More of the floors there act more of monster rooms than typical other places do.
I see.
The percentage of the standard floor in the eastern labyrinth is quite low.
Do you happen to know of like each types of rooms that you have seen in the past?
For the record, we've got standard adventuring rooms, like the one you've got. You've got monster rooms, which are either a very small area or one large area where you are fighting waves of creatures and you cannot descend until you beat a certain number of waves per floor. There are also wild rooms, but those are the only ones I've seen. There's quite a few many more that other people can tell from other locations.
Wild rooms would be like something considered to what the second floor was that we saw in Starholm, or was that
That's an adventuring room. A wild room is where it's quite open. It's as if you're traveling across the country.
Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah. Interesting. Thank you. This information will be very helpful. thanks. And she's like, there's like the typical like sort of bow.
No, they bow
that
back.
people
Knowing a little like uncomfortably, he seems to bow exactly like you would, given
Yeah.
from Japan. He bows like the same length of time to show respect, and he seems to be almost as like skilled as it as you are, sort of deal.
do. It's a
custom-
little bit. It's like a tiny bit longer than the average, I'd say.
Yeah,
For Kaede.
it's more like these very reminiscent of Japanese culture and how he's
Yes.
handling that. Where you stop for a second, like, oh,
Oh
Bow the man, bow deeper, make him feel ashamed.
no, you can't do that because then you have to bow and apologize.
he goes on the Degeza.
Yeah.
It's too late now. He wins the apology trade.
No, you do the flying together where you jump from standing into together.
Just the
Yeah,
perfect
you
bridge.
jump and then.
He perfect bridges into it together there.
Can't believe you just did a perfect bridge right in front of him. That's the ultimate apology.
Get bridged.
Yep.
And show dominance in one.
I'll say it takes a couple hours. Let's say you all woke up maybe 8 to 9, so probably around lunchtime, where you can all meet up if you choose to. Everyone's personal tasks taking that sort of amount of time to accomplish.
Yeah. This is the point where Haito finishes up his adding it to the book, sighs, closes the book, gets up, like, alright, time to find everyone else. Yeah, does exactly that. Looks for the people.
Once Mayu's done with her shopping, she would go back to like the main place they were staying, basically to like try and meet up with people there. So it should be easy enough to find.
I did have an extra task I wanted to do.
Yeah, go ahead.
Do it.
I wanted to do that. I wanted to do that research stuff that I've messaged you a couple times about, AJ.
Let me scroll.
I can send it.
I'll just control F
Hang on,
research.
I can send it another thing.
I know I said research cog. Yeah. Okay, there. The top one about the magic thing.
With the church.
Yeah. Okay. Yep.
Yeah.
So you make your way to a part of the town. You see that there are like these two major large buildings, like with the palaces in Aladdin, with these like very sort of onion-shaped roofs made out of this stone. As you make your way there, you see that there is a ceremony going on, and there's a bunch of followers talking, and leading the prayer is a... Just want to make sure it's one, not the other, because they're similar. You see a female Aarakocra in these with black and red plumage, wearing these very light, opaque red priestess robes that are accentuated by gold. As she starts talking, you see as she goes into prayer that the tips of her feathers at the end, they glow this really bright light and then ignite as she ends like this very important part of the prayer. She seems to engulf herself in flames for a little bit, and then as the prayer dies down, she like the fires rescind back inside of her as she finishes off these statements and thanks everyone for coming. Everyone gets up. A couple people, more of the elderly folk, go up to her and like thank her for her prayer in the morning, and then go back. And yeah, you see her and a bunch of the other workers around the church. She sits down on one of the pews, puts her head back against it, closes her eyes for a second.
But as in, like, looks like she's just resting.
Yeah, as if like it was tiring. not like extremely, but like she needs to catch her breath for a couple minutes. Like she only ever does this when
Okay,
she sees like the majority of people are gone, and you hide yourself behind a pillar or something, or you just like where you're standing doesn't really catch her eye, so she goes and lays down on a pew.
Yeah, okay, I'll go. I'll give her like a minute to catch her breath and wait till she looks like she's ready.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, after a couple minutes, her eyes open, still in the like head over the pew, just looking up at the ceiling, gives a big sigh, and then just like hops off the thing. And at that point, yeah, she notices
yeah,
you and walks over. And it's just like,
sorry, hi.
Hi. Welcome to the Temple of Fire. How are you? I am Oracle Ruby Crimson Claw. How may I be of assistance?
Kind of blinks in confusion a little bit at the crimson ruby claw thing.
Yeah, as
She's
you
like, I'm good.
as you quickly like gaze, you see that she has typical like feet of Arakocka, which are like the bird things with the bird scales, but the actual like claw component is very deep red.
Yeah, I'm good. I was just wondering if I could ask you a couple questions.
Yeah, sure.
I was just wondering, what kind of wait, hang on. Shit, I had a button.
So good. I will say for that when I. No, I also forgot to say stuff. When I do, I think people have noticed by now, but when we do like Yuan-Ti or anything with like a particular like type of animal, I like to specify what animal. And for those who want to know, it is a flame robin that she is based on. I'll put an image in
That's
Discord.
That's awesome.
Ooh, okay.
So she's got this sort of design to her body.
Oh, pretty.
Oh, cool.
Anyway.
I was just wondering what kind of magic regarding resurrection is known. I know there's some kinds, but I want to know the details and how much you can do, like how long they have to be dead.
Well, depending on the tiers of magic, in the third tier, there is the Revivify spell. They need to be dead and be able to be brought back within a minute. Luckily, doing so doesn't impose a grandiose ceremony like most other tiers require to do so. The next tier is in the 5th tier of magic, I do believe. And there are a couple, but the most well-known ones are Reincarnate, which sort of is more for the druidic side. They take the body of the humanoid and they restore it to life, though the magics do so are more chaotic and natural based, which means that they do change the form of the creature and they come back as another race potentially. This usually costs 1,000 gold in material and probably more for a stipend if you're going to get someone else to cast it for you. Though the body can be resurrected from 10 days. The same as Raised Dead. This is a 500 gold spell. Using a diamond worth of that much, and it's consumed. Both of these two spells require a large ceremony to be produced with other people to call back the soul and tether it to the body if they wish to. Failing to do so, another cast will be required. After 3 failures, the soul and the body are too disconnected to ever return, other than magic that my ancestors used to say were used. These very high spells that I don't believe anyone's been able to cast for a while. this ninth circle of magic. No, IAJ is not sure if there's a seventh one, but I think there is. Yes, and the 7th level magic of this type is called Resurrection. It requires 1,000 gold, and anyone that has died within a century can be brought back. But this also requires a more detailed ceremony than the other two do. And rumor has it that this 9th level magic, they were to be cast without any sort of ritual to be done. They're automatic. They will be brought back, such as most of these spells.
Do all of them require like a full body?
Most do. Not a full body. Some spells can be cast. Resurrection is one that a very small fraction of the body is required for these spells, but something like reincarnation or reincarnation and raise dead, they both require I would say at least 50% of the body.
Okay. Hang on, just making sure I got everything. Was there like a time date on Raise Dead?
The same as reincarnate, 10 days.
Okay, cool. Thank you. Okay. What do you mean when you say a small fraction of the body? Is that like an arm or just like some blood?
Yes. If you have a fingertip or a fingernail or an eyelash, due to that level high of magic, that is enough to reform the body necessary for these spells.
Okay, cool. Fancy said so the 9th level one, that was just that she only knew that it just brings it back immediately without requiring a ritual.
Yeah, the rumors were that casting those 9th level spells of magic tend to be automatic. There is no external ritual that needs to be performed with those living to connect the soul to the body. It's automatic. But
Okay,
from what
but
you
it's
can
not
gather,
known, like if like
but what from you can gather, she doesn't know. She doesn't have first-hand experience or knows of anyone who would have first-hand experience with these like levels of magic.
yeah, so like she doesn't know like anything about material components or like the time frame.
Yep.
Like she doesn't know how it would be done, just that it apparently can be.
Yep.
Yeah, okay, cool. That's good. Okay, I think that's all I needed.
Yeah, we're good.
It's like, okay, thank you very much. That was very helpful.
She gives a bow and then turns away to talk to some of the other clergy members working in the temple. As you round up your trip there, you can make your way back at the same time frame as everyone else. I need to...
Yeah, she'll head back.
Just need to quickly read what Kay sent me. Okay.
I'm gonna be extremely muted today because there's a lot of noise happening outside.
Okay. Is it child?
Yeah, May's heading.
Ew, no.
May's heading back to the inn with the intent to start writing some stuff in the book she bought.
Yeah. As you enter...
Just start practicing how to use acrylic ink because she's never used one of those before.
As you sort of walk in, you see that Kaede, Mayu, and Hayato, or this booth in the eatery part of the guild hall. As you just continue upstairs to go to one of the rooms to write.
She won't ignore them. If she sees them, she'll say hi to them.
Yep.
But if they're not, unless they like specifically like sit down, we're like gonna have a group talk or something, she will continue.
Well,
to go
do you chat? I mean party.
I can just talk in emotes if you want.
Smiley D, colon D.
XD,
Seven.
WU.
It really depends. You go.
I was gonna say like Kaede like doesn't have any tick there. If you like sort of go past giveaway, she just will like sort of look out way back with a little nod, and that doesn't
Actually,
pull you over.
wait, are you there?
Yeah.
Okay. Actually, seeing you, she'll greet you and like actually, and then here, diamond, and passes it to you.
Ooh,
This is for emergencies.
Oh, right. Verify. Diamond. Okay. Thank you. Let's hope I don't have to use it.
Yes.
She's like looking at it like, ooh,
Ooh, shiny.
shiny.
Pretty.
Yeah, it's probably like one of those things where it's like you see like a diamond that big probably for the first time.
Yeah,
I always
mean,
imagine-
300.
It's worth 300 gold, so I imagine it's quite large.
How much is that worth in the yen?
Just wonder, like, it's not like one giant 300 gold worth diamond. It's just
No.
like a hand. It's like a little bag of diamonds that all total to the rough value you need for the spell.
I'm going to look it up because I
Aye.
don't know.
Well, it's meant to be one singular diamond, but I like to play it as like how
Yeah.
many.
You
diamonds are
can't
there in a
convert
bag?
GP to the dollar.
Yeah. Or you could.
No. It's showing me
I
real
like the
diamonds.
idea
I
that,
don't want to know real diamonds.
I like the idea that you're all like going off doing these things, and then it just every sort of thing cuts back to Haito just sitting in the guild hall, like waiting for you all to return. Like, what are they doing today?
I wasn't out for long. I went to one place, went out to the labyrinth to have a look and ask, and then came back. I probably weren't out for very long.
I went shopping for the supplies, and then I came back. So it's probably been just you and me for a bit.
Might have probably been back first because I would have had to walk around a bit more.
Actually,
But,
we
like-
should dish these out as well.
Huh?
How much space do you have, Kaede,
None.
for like old stuff? You've got nothing.
I've got 2 slots left. What are you trying to give me?
Okay,
I've got
because
4 potion of healings on me.
Yeah, because stuff we're wearing counts in our inventory as well, doesn't it?
No, I don't think it
Specific
does.
gear.
Think
Like
so.
not just our general clothing that we spawned with, but I imagine like specific clothing, yes.
Yeah, because I've got like the talisman inventory, so I'm assuming that counts towards it. Because I believe I've had this
Talisman
conversation
of
with
what?
AJ. The like our guild thing that shows our rank.
Oh, that's free. We were told that was free.
Is it?
That and
Okay, well, I mean, okay, you have
AJ will
I'll
have
give
to
it-
remind us, but it was the coins and the talisman I believe were free.
Oh, okay, I thought they counted as
No,
part of that. I thought the
coins-
coin.
Coins
Oh,
take
no,
up
no,
one
the
slot.
coins did.
No, coins does. The talisman doesn't.
Yeah,
I need
because
to
they're
remind
in.
you.
Yeah, because I think because it's like out, so it's like been used.
Yeah,
Mm.
that's the
Yeah,
one
so
thing.
which I think means the card disappears.
Yeah.
And yeah, okay, but
What are
if
you
you have at
trying
least
to
8
get?
slots, to Mayu and Kaede, she will give you a platinum ring each.
Oh.
I think at first like she's like kind of just like you really if you have something to give to like someone, I cannot hold anything, and you point out that I was like Ah, okay.
I guess I have to make room.
It's one of those things where it's like she thinks for like
I mean, I can.
flicks through the cards like in a little like little card deck that she has. It's like I
I mean, I can hold
I
on
can
to
make
it
it.
for now.
No. I can make it work. It's I can try to make it work. It's just I need to think about probably just one thing I need to move along somewhere else.
If you need someone to hold something temporarily, I have a few spots left.
Just spots. This is really pretty. What does it do? It's just pretty.
I'm assuming this is for a spell, correct?
Yeah,
Please tell me.
yeah, it can. Yeah, you know what this is for, okay?
Yeah, I know what it's for. 100% I do.
I have
Yeah,
no
like
idea.
it can. Yeah, it's like I can just hold on to it like until we need it, or like going to use it. It basically it works between two people can make a connection to boost us, and make one take damage for the other.
It's basically
As a
just a
sort of
spell
protection.
that someone can cast to give someone else a boon of protection, as well as actually allowing them to resist a lot of damage as well. The main downside is that the resisted damage is actually transferred to the caster. But it still is useful in bumping their defenses.
Yeah, I just thought it'd be, should. I mean, we don't have to. I just like thought it would be something that might be useful later.
Yeah.
That we
Just out,
could.
of, just out of
hold on to for
curiosity,
now.
like more of a mechanical term, what's everyone's AC?
Besides,
Besides the wizard.
hang on, my 17
13
on
then
my
when you have
cleric
mage armor.
should be the same.
I imagine it's the same with druid if you have the same armor.
I have
Yeah,
a
it should
shield
just be the same armor. It's medium.
Yeah, Taz?
I have a shield. I'm just not sure. There we go. Equipped. For some reason, it wasn't equipped. Oh wow. For
You're
some
medium in shield, aren't you?
silly reason. Yeah, I can use. I'm 17 with a shield. I for some stupid reason I hadn't had it equipped, and I was only 15 AC. But now I've equipped it, and I've got 17 apparently. So, yeah.
Yeah, she's
Although
sort of.
that's probably. Sorry, you go.
I was gonna say like, if you had something that particularly you needed to say, go and say it.
I was just gonna say, because I probably won't be using the shield when I go to Pedal Knight,
Yeah. Okay.
so it'll be a lot less.
I imagine
then.
I don't really know that at the moment.
Yeah, but I'm tanky right now.
Yeah, Kaide definitely like sort of eyes up the ring and kind of looks between, mainly like, looks at like herself and then looks towards Hermione as like contemplations, like should it be her, should it be me, like sort of situation. I mean, this can be very useful. I'm just wondering if it's more worth for me or for someone who might be more later turns to my like I guess up front with others.
I mean, you can both take it. I got enough for everyone, so we can, if we want to use it, when we decide who, everyone has the option.
That must have been a lot of gold.
Well, yeah, it was one of my more expensive purchases. I mean,
Something
I still have.
like a little bit.
I bought a few pricey things.
Yeah, I assume the rings themselves. I mean, looking at the platinum ring, it's like 3 more copies is a lot. Are you fine on the gold that you have currently?
Yeah, I'm fine. I mean, yeah, I still have some gold.
Some.
So.
Well, if you need anything at all, I'm happy to buy it for you. I still have like nearly 300 gold, and I'm happy to do the tanky side of things because I have a lot of stuff that helps me when I'm getting low so I'm happy to be the one that, you know, takes the damage for the other people.
Seeing as you bought one for all of us, I guess. Yes, I can find a space. I just will. I mean, I have at least a space, but I'll find a space. Remind me once more, AJ. The Guild Talisman, was that part of our inventory?
No.
So I remember it not being.
Then it isn't.
Because I think my total amount I have is 19 out of 20.
Well, then it's not.
That's meant to keeping track. So that ring will put me at 20 out of 20. I'll take it.
I still have a bit of space. Do I need to add that, or are you gonna send it to parcel?
I can send it to parcel.
Cool. Great spell, Warding Bond. Great spell. We love tanking everyone up.
Alright, hang on. Hang on. Okay, if I just put them all in here.
It does make the most sense to like.
Okay, it does individually. Cool.
Yeah. It does make the most sense to kind of like have it for each of us. Each of us can have a different reasoning for wanting that warding bond, whether it be the +1 to AC to both me and Mai, or even just resisting damage for Haito.
It doesn't have the ability on it.
Well,
Why?
and also, at least at the moment, because we have 2 clerics, like both of us could cast it.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, like, it could be like a
it's a spell.
And carries.
It's a spell that just requires the person to wear it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Put it in gear. I think that would fit for me.
Yeah. And again, while this like whole conversation is happening, May will put hers on.
Yeah, I'll put mine on as well.
Just give it. Was there one for everyone?
Yeah. Yeah. So when I see you, I'll give you one.
He's
there.
Oh, you're here.
He was there from the.
Sorry.
Okay,
Okay. Sorry, I'll pass one to you as well.
No, it's okay. I get it.
You don't have to. You can just go.
She would have included you. She would like, okay, here's for everyone and given out 3 rings.
The Power Rangers now.
You just stand there, you hand out the 2 rings, put your own on. Haito looks around, realizes he's standing there. He's like, "Oh, everyone, I see." I guess I'll.
Man, you're so quiet.
Sorry. She'll end up.
No, it's okay. I can leave. It's fine. I understand where I'm working. And like an absolute shitlord, I have an entire pouch for components. I'm just gonna shove it in my component pouch.
Yeah, I don't know if I think. I think that one doesn't count. I don't think it can go in the pouch because.
Damn you, AJ.
It's not a spell component. It's just
Yeah,
just how the spell bonds.
You need the spell to be like on the person.
Ah well, I'm at 19 out of 20 then.
I'm at 20.
Yeah, I need to.
I just noticed that Atsushi didn't get a ring. What if Atsushi dies again?
Good.
Yes, you could. If you gave him a ring, you could cast Warding Bond on him.
I had not considered that, but also I don't have enough money to buy another one.
Just take Haito's back.
Yeah, actually, can I have that back?
Alright, here you go. Take stuff.
Sorry, I didn't give this to my pet.
The loves Daisy as well.
No one says you have to wear it on the finger. You could wear it on a necklace.
Absolutely, you could.
It's not like a cat collar. He's got a.
Honestly, wearing it as a necklace isn't a bad idea.
Okay. Interesting. I will keep that and I'll make a note of that.
Now, rogues wear cool jewelry, so I'll wear it on as the actual ring.
Earring.
Oh,
Splits
that's
it.
a good idea.
Breaks it. Makes it an earring.
Holy shit, that's a good idea.
Good.
Get back to me on that in the future. Who gives a shit about being basic? I am basic.
Anyway. Continue your conversation if it's supposed to.
I don't know where else there is to go. What do you want to do now today? Since we've divvied out these items, is there anything else people want to update, or do we have a plan for the rest of the day?
Did anyone have a particular thing that they wish to still prepared for the next day?
The next, it's like the lunchtime. We have the rest of today to do.
I know, but did you? What was the consensus that we decided on to do?
We didn't.
Did
We decided to maybe
I know
check
we've
the
floated
quest
ideas.
board, and then if nothing jumped out at us, to go for a bit of a labyrinth dive.
Yes, I remember that particular part because I did use a bit of this morning to see if the labyrinth here was different to Stockholm, which is true in a way. This one shifts more frequently than Stockholm, and I now have a bit more of an understanding of more rooms that could we run into. We've mostly been running into standard adventuring rooms, but as assumingly similar-ish to the game in a way, we might have more of a chance around the other parts outside of Stockholm to running in more monster rooms or wild rooms. Either rooms we have to clear before descending, or something that appears more open-like. And outside of Stockholm, it seems we are going to be alone if we are in these labyrinths. A little, I almost think of a pocket floor just for our group.
Honestly, I kind of expect us to always be alone when we go down there. I feel like
That's what surprised me.
preparing to have other people show up to save you seems to be a strategy built to fail, if you know what I mean.
I agree with that, but that's what I mean. The initial labyrinth, I
Worked
assumed it was
last
the
time.
case, but the fact that we ran into someone was what's surprising. But now we have confirmation that it's actually not the case outside of it. That one is a bit of the not variable, what was the word I'm looking for? My brain's not working today. Outlier.
Outlier?
Yep. That one's a bit of the outlier, apparently. Or at least the starting point, better call it.
I was about to say it was the starting town.
Hmm. But yeah, that was mainly all I could figure out. The main thing to note is that it does shift much more frequently.
Well, unless there's anything interesting on the quest board, I still plan on potentially going down there.
Yes.
We
But I
have
think we
some
should go
experience to
there as
assign.
early as possible to get through a floor as possible.
Well,
as soon as
obviously,
possible.
if we can clear an entire floor, that'd be the best.
Sounds good to me.
If we can do a floor a day, we can stop ourselves from being caught in between. Worst thing we could have right now is being sent away somewhere else.
We could get ourselves started on that. Might even get a little bit stronger. Maybe we can help with the possible oncoming mess.
Exactly. That's why the last thing I feel like would be good would be to be transported randomly.
Well, we did say we were going to try and power ourselves up, so that when things happen that we assume is going to happen, we will be stronger and able to help with it. So let's go.
Do you think we'll be able to clear a 4.5 a day?
Well, yes. 8 hours, we might have to run a little late, but it's not like the light is consistent underground.
I'm feeling pretty good.
I'd rather get
Okay.
started today than wait the other half of today doing nothing.
I got
Okay.
campfire cookies utensils as well.
First made, see for a response.
I mean, yeah, there's clear hesitation, but she will nod and agree with everyone else.
Are you sure?
Yeah, Haito's right. We need to get stronger, and this is
This'll
the
just
best
be-
way to do it.
Or anyway, it won't be like last time. This will be
It's
the
not-
easy floor.
It's also not like we have to jump back into it right away. We can do a clear today, take tomorrow off if we need to, do a clear the next day. Like, we don't need to grind every single day.
Do we know if these ones lock like the other one did?
Assume they do. We should not be going in there assuming they don't.
We got
my,
it last time.
my guess is it's a potential to lock based on randomness. A lot of it does seem to be pure, well, randomness.
Yeah, she starts like rifling through her stuff and like pulls out her rations and is like counting them to see, trying to work out if she has enough food.
I have over a month's worth of food if we need it.
What? Okay.
Yeah,
We
good water
should be fine
training.
then.
as long as I have
Oh,
keep a third level spell. Yeah, I'm
right,
fine.
yeah. That's right, we
Don't
can
worry,
do that.
I won't let you guys starve
Okay,
out.
yeah. We should be fine then.
Alrighty.
Let us go then.
Okay.
Maggie like stands up from the table. It's ready to go.
Let us leave.
Well, let me just answer a question real quick.
Did Haito actually say that?
Yes.
Maggie laughs.
I don't understand. Like, why would you even say something like that? It's such a weird thing to say. There's no letters
Letters.
here.
Leave.
Why are you big?
Why are you big?
It begins by laughing at his jokes.
167.
Because anyone looking, Jesus
Yeah.
Christ, my phone. They would not think I would make a joke, as his face is completely stone, as he just, in all seriousness, says, "Let us leave," and walks out.
No, he genuinely means a joke, but you can never tell.
They just like watches him walks out like confused and then like turns to the other two like did he just
But I can always tell. Otherwise, my plus 10 to insight's worthless.
I like silly puns. My like silly puns. She can't help herself.
Okay. Again, you all walk towards this large pyramid made out of this yellow stone, and at the top, the tip of it, probably maybe 4 to 5 courses of this very blood red block, or at least been painted to look like it. Let me lower the volume just a tad. As you go down, you follow the staircase down. It seems to be this, these like very similar sandstone staircases. As you all start making your way down, you start descending for maybe about 5 or so minutes, and eventually, you're greeted with a sconce, this stone sconce with this glowing red mote of light on it. As you enter the level 1 of the Scarlet Labyrinth.
I've never seen Haito's picture up close, but he's got some serious judgment eyes.
Yep.
Of course he does.
Sorry, not Haito, sorry. Did I say Haito? I meant Atsushi. Atsushi's picture up close has got, look at those judgment eyes.
See, I think it's not judgment eyes, it's what have I gotten myself into eyes.
It kind of is, yeah.
It's like
Yeah, it's
yeah,
kind of
no,
like, please
it's like
don't
the
let
thing I
me
do
die.
that.
Don't let them take me this time, man.
It's like the
Yeah,
like
shit.
eyes flicking like left and right, being like, "What did I just do?"
Please keep me safe, May. Sorry, I can't help myself.
I didn't sign up for this. So it's Adam Jens just, I didn't ask for this.
Didn't ask this. That's great.
Alright.
Yeah. Feel free to free roam.
You ready?
Never, but let's go.
Alrighty. I'm going to move you. Let's do it.
I'm gonna-
doesn't let me move my character.
I'm just gonna precast mage armor for
Oh.
obvious reasons.
Thank you.
What happened?
I spammed buttons.
Okay.
Yeah, what? I do it every time it's locked because it's funny.
Messing with the system.
I am the system.
I don't know about
Up or
that.
down.
I'll be
Look at that.
behind.
So Is this the entrance here?
Oh no, I flipped it up. I messed up. My bad. Wrong
That's
We're in the wrong
staircase.
spot.
Oh no.
No, it's just the wrong staircase.
Boy, guys, we're at the
I'm so
exit.
sorry, just waiting.
I like to now go backwards to the staircase.
Oh.
They're now descending.
Ooh.
Cursed.
Oh, I'm the wrong thing. There we go. Delete all.
No, my ears disappeared.
You know what? I didn't.
I confused myself. Did that map stay?
No.
Good.
I'm invisible.
Oh, there we go.
No, I know you're invisible. I'm just saying, did that area stay like the fake? You can see where you are on the map still, or where you were. More.
I mean, 100% I could like rough guess, but I'm not gonna.
I zoomed all the way out and then
I
all the way
get-
back in multiple times, so I got no clue.
Yeah, no, I didn't.
Right.
I've already
see
zoomed in. I zoomed out of wherever that was and have zoomed back in, so that.
All right, yeah, you're back on the
so
map.
It's just
yeah,
my
I
brain.
don't know what that is.
Alright,
Okay.
I think I moved up to about there.
As I didn't
Thankfully.
realize
I
that we
confused
put
the
so I was just looking at
staircase
the black screen.
symbol.
Hey,
But
let's use the speedrunner skip and just go through the wall.
you can try.
Is there a crate or barrel we can clip ourselves into to push ourselves out of bounds?
If we
No.
go directly like northeast, we will actually run into the exit. I'm just saying. Obviously, 100%.
I am going to roll a perception to hear for things as we're walking through these halls. If
Go
you
ahead.
hear Footsteps, or growling, or any of that business.
I guess I could probably take the spot kind of to the side or a little bit behind Mayu, being that she is
Hmm.
more like physically armored and all that, defense wise. But I still want to be up like close-ish to be able to be eyes and ears as well. Not bad.
Yep.
I'm going to
Sorry,
slowly keep moving. Sorry, you go.
Were there torches and stuff down here? Is there like
Yep.
a light?
It's
Okay,
lit.
so Pickles can see.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Did we want to stealth around or what do you want to do?
If you guys want to do a stealth, I'm happy to do stealth. For the time being, I'm taking it slow and just keeping an ear out for any.
Well, if we're taking it slow, we can try stealth. There's
Yeah,
no
okay.
point, no harm in trying, even if you fail.
As you start moving up, you see as you start to climb that partially where Pickles is landed, where there is a T intersection, there's also a crumbled statue that seems to be in an unrecognizable shape, but it seems to be laying in the square that she's sitting on.
She's. Oh, okay. It's in that square there.
Yeah, it's a lot. It's like it's in that 4x4, but like it's not difficult terrain.
Oh.
Anything you can cross over. It's just theming. There's a dead statue. There's a statue that's been destroyed in that area.
Just from a brief look, is it like big enough pieces to maybe detect like some kind of design, like a person or not really?
Seems to have some like humanoid figure, but you can gather like a torso and such. But the rest of it seems to be destroyed beyond recognition.
Then I probably wouldn't actually spend too much like. I'd probably like move a step forward just to see and see the like any of the torso was there. Probably look back and just kind of stay back and not move forward anymore, just in case.
He's hoping that that was a baddie Demon King statue, and some good Samaritan destroyed it so that it can't do anything nasty. Anywho.
Sounds good to me. Let's go with that.
Slowly moving up.
I'll leave it. I'll leave it. Fuck it.
This
My
door
curious
shut.
brain always gets me killed.
Okay, first door.
Yeah, you see a stone door.
I'm gonna mostly stand like to the side of the door in case something does blast out, but I'm gonna be ready to go in if it, whatever side looks like it's gonna hinge like from, I'll be on the opposite side of it.
Do you see? I was gonna say, do you see any traps around this at all?
That was one thing I wanted to look for, yes.
Cool, because I have a 0 in investigation.
Hey, you know, mine's only a 4.
It's better than a 0.
You know, You're probably right. I'll roll a 6. Ah, that's half of it.
No, you don't see anything. As you go to have a look, you notice that there is no hinges or anything. There seems to be a door that's levered upwards.
Oh, I see.
So we have to pull it from the bottom?
Yep.
Like
Oh,
a portcullis.
Kind of.
Yeah.
Do I see anything funny with my 18?
As you're looking, there seems to be runes embedded into the door.
language or
Language
You
or arcane?
don't deal with it too much being a cleric, but they don't look like written text. It looks similar to what Haito writes in his book.
realize
Want me to
arcane
come have a look
has
at
language,
those?
Yeah, this is
Well, yeah.
funny.
Alright.
looking.
I'm gonna do an arcana check to try and read the rune.
Go ahead.
You happen to have
That
no.
is a 26.
It's not similar to like a spell or anything, but it does seem to have the runes for lightning
Ugh.
spelled out across the door itself. You could hazard a guess that touching the door would shock
Did he
someone.
zap you?
Yeah. You're not sure if
Well,
it's
it
a.
seems-
You probably can determine it's not just like a touch the door, you get zapped, but more of a. Because otherwise, when investigating for traps, those two would have. But more of a like trying to grab it and hold it to move for a period of time would cause the zap to occur.
Just in case, we should all back around that corner there. But it seems like holding onto the door and trying to open it will set it off. If you'd all be around, I can use my mage hand to try to lift it up.
Then let's do that.
That's a good idea. Okay, let's do
Let's
that.
just back around the corner. I just don't. I don't believe it will fire something out.
You two.
Yeah, I don't believe it will fire something out, but just in case, there is the statue got destroyed somehow.
We're all just peering over each other, looking at the door.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna just telekinesis, have the invisible mage hand fly out, grab the door, and start lifting.
Yeah, use an intelligence check.
I'm imagining like the cartoon thing where we're like peeking out from the corner, like on top of each other.
I was thinking instead of on top of each other, it was like a sort of spread out above Haito, like 3 different heads around him.
As it schlunks its fingers underneath the barely like visible to like the naked eye crack, it's going to like try and lift, and as it does, you see the runes on the glow. Those close can see the runes on the door glow this bright deep blue, and the hand gets shocked. I don't think it's got any like AC or HP. If any, it's probably like 1. So I'll say it disappears with that, as it lifts it up for barely like 5 or 10 seconds, at which point the runes seem to fade from the door.
Just in case, I send a second mage hand out to do it again.
Go ahead.
I do make another intelligence.
Yep.
15 this time.
As it like grabs purchase this time, as it pushes upwards, it can get for most of you under, probably not Atsushi because he's a big boy, but it can push the door up large enough for the medium-sized creatures to make their way through.
But there's no zapping.
There is no zapping.
Right, we're good to go.
That was really
Yeah,
smart.
if I
Just before leaving, while we're just like we're in that little corner with the statue,
Mhm.
I want to see if the chest piece of like the chest area like had any sort of maybe insignia or anything. If it was wearing like if it looked like it was like chiseled with some kind of like look of clothing or something.
Yeah, go ahead. Roll a investigation check.
Because I may as well. It's something I kind of would have wanted to do. Just to be sure. That's a 4. No, it ain't. What is with this?
You're having bad
Um,
rolls tonight.
No, I'm
As-
having Baldur's Gate rolls.
As everyone's like getting ready to go under, you go last as you start peering under the rock, looking for any insignia or symbols carved into the thing. You think you found one, but it just seems to be like this really elaborate crack that happened, but
Yeah.
nothing that can be attained with your brain.
Perfect art piece though with that crack. Like, it looks,
It's the- You figure that like SpongeBob carved it like just by smacking his chisel once, and this being
and it was done.
it was done.
It's a masterpiece. I don't think I could have any notes. Yeah, upon like just sort of seeing it, it's just like the elaborate crack, and then seeing that like majority have already moved in, other than just kind of put it back down and just keep going.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. If it looks like Atsushi's not gonna fit, like as I'm like running to the door, I'll like put him back in his card, and then once I get through, bring him out again.
I was gonna suggest I could just hold the door open as I go through.
As a group of friends.
Oh, okay. Okay. Well, yeah, because I was gonna like do it. I was gonna do it like basically just before I get through the door. So if you're already there holding it, you'll leave it.
Yeah. Roll a flex check.
With Atsushi, like, is it that kind of thing where you throw the card forward and it like appears as an enemy?
You asking if it's a
cast
Yagir?
Atsushi.
Yeah. With Mayu's strength, they push the door open large enough for Atsushi to walk by.
When the card comes back, it just
Sweet.
flicks to your hand.
As he walks past, detrimental to you, he rubs against you, trying to thank you, but I mean, a cat rubbing against you while you're holding up a very heavy stone block isn't really helpful. Yeah, as you go into this room, you see this large room down at the south has a couple of sarcophagi placed around the room with these sconces in between, in pairs up across. So like the square next to Atsushi and the one to the south, and then every other one left and right of that. So there seems to be 6 sarcophagi there. There's a portcullis to the door to the north and a door to the south.
Okay. Same sort of deal as the one we've just come through.
Yes.
Cool, from the bottom. Okay, cool. Now that everyone's through, I'll just sort of scoot past.
Can I check this portcullis for traps?
I feel like maybe we should double check these, make sure these
Sarcophagi.
are
Copper people.
are not going to have things come out and eat us while we're trying to play around with doors.
Well, easy way to test that. I can just mage hand one of the lids off the sarcophagi, and if a skeleton jumps out, we'll just stab it.
I'm ready to do some make undead run away from me business.
Right.
I'll
Mage
hold a
hand.
bow.
I attempt to push with the lid off one of the sarcophagi.
Roll a intelligence check.
Ooh, how far away is the sarcophagi that you're testing?
I can be within 30 feet of it.
Okay. As you lift up and push it, Hato, roll me a con check.
Oh, check.
Save. I mean, save. If that
20?
if that changes that number. You watch as this black energy, as soon as you push open the sarcophagi, it latches onto your magic, and almost as if there's a thread from your mage hand to you, which there is, though it's invisible at a certain distance. It crawls along your body, it flashes black on you. You seem to resist its influence as it smokes away.
Well,
Hey, now go.
Are you okay?
I'm fine.
What was that?
Something we shouldn't
just
touch
some-
again.
Yeah, pretty much. Well, we should probably check these sarcophagi for, I guess, traps.
Like that? I don't know if we should touch that again.
Can I check the sarcophagi for traps just by looking at it? Like, I guess, like a perception check.
They would. You probably need to investigate. Looking at it,
Investigation.
investigation is for trap check, and perception is for grand scope things. You need to look at something in particular to see if it's trapped or anything. Is investigation.
I'm happy to.
Yeah.
help.
Okay. Well, I mean, because like I just want to check it but like without touching it. So mainly just like I guess like I am looking at it to like see if there are like runes or something on it.
I have-
But as what if it is possible, we need to just look like try and find anything without touching it.
Quick thing, did I push the lid off the sarcophagi, or touching
Yes.
it just immediately do that? Okay.
By pushing the
I'm
lid
gonna
off.
have my mage hand float above the sarcophagi with one finger out, and Pickles is gonna fly over and land on the mage hand, and I'm gonna send my eyes into Pickles to look into the sarcophagi.
Yeah, as you look into the sarcophagi, there seems to be the rags of a mummy, though it doesn't look... Oh no, preservation's pretty good, so it does have the shape and form of a dead body in the sarcophagus itself. You cannot gather if it's undeath or anything, but there is a body in there.
Are there any things with the body, or is it just the body?
There seems to be the standard affair of tributes and trinkets to be brought into the afterlife, similar to the Egyptian faith in the real world for you guys.
No weapons, though?
Nope.
Well, unless one of these sarcophagi happen to be secretly holding a treasure, these could just be traps here to, punish grave robbers. Because there's really just a few trinkets and baubles and odds and ends in the first one.
Well, I think if we want to try the doors, I'm happy to hold watch and just make sure there's no movement. If anything comes out, I can just shout and we can all be a little bit more prepared. What do you guys think?
Potentially, yeah. And it's also a case if we have to end up going north, maybe there is a switch in those that raises these barred door. Is this like an actual barred off thing in the north, isn't there, AJ?
Yeah, it's a portcullis. It seems to be made out of these stone pillars that are cylindrical enough to fit into sockets in the ground.
But give them a little bit of a shake. It's not something you can just lift with your hand. It's probably controlled by a mechanism.
Yep.
Yeah,
While
so.
they're doing that, could I
Okay,
have
yes, we
a
can't open
look
that
at the doors of the south just to see if it had similar runes? on
Yeah,
it?
go ahead. If you're going to do that investigation check on the sarcophagus, please roll that as well. Room number this one, right?
And you want mine to be investigation as well? Or...
Yeah, if it's checking
I
in
got
the door.
Yeah.
I
What
was
do
Okay,
my eyes
roll.
see?
I wanted
I gave you guidance, May.
Thanks. I don't think it'll help.
Helpful. I mean,
7.
it's better
Oh,
than
Better
yeah.
than a 3.
I just really want to point out that my first rolls as a druid are a 1 and then a 2.
Nick, go for 3 next.
You'll scale up. Just do 20 rolls in the day, and you'll be really good.
Yeah.
And then it goes down.
I'll just perception check absolutely everything.
No, you just want to waste your bad rolls with the bad skills, like your investigation. Think smarter, not harder.
Yeah.
No, you can't think smart. You're failing investigation.
I then we'll just make completely useless perception checks, just like every time we go somewhere, just be like perception check.
No, I want to make a religion check just to see if God's here.
As you're looking for it, there doesn't seem to be any sort of mechanism or arcane symbology, May, as you're looking. But I mean, there's a sarcophagi. You've never seen them before. How do you know?
Yeah.
I didn't do history.
Kaede, as you're looking at the door, as you're investigating it, you try to budge it. There doesn't seem to be any of these arcane runes as seen before. As you try to budge it, it seems to be firmly stuck in place. At which point you notice that there seems to be a hieroglyphic puzzle on the door.
Fuck.
That seems to be similar to those like old games that you played, like the visual novels, the sliding puzzle. To put all these like specific parts in specific areas, and as you're
Kale would be great at this, but I wouldn't.
sliding
I hate
puzzles.
sliding puzzles.
And as you're sitting there, you just realize like this is a fucking sliding puzzle. And with your 16, you get the pattern pretty quickly, and
Oh my god.
you hear the mechanism click, and the door doesn't rise, but it does seem to be able to be lifted.
Upon hearing the click, I probably wouldn't do anything else just yet, because I don't want to just like push through to an open space. Without
Actually, you know what?
anything.
Because I think it'll be annoying. You hear you see the door shudder, and it just lifts itself up, and locks in place.
as it like moves up, I'm like quickly just gonna have the bow out just in case there is something like in front.
Let me have a look. See.
Like as I like about to slide into the last piece, I sort of quickly like just sort of look back, see them shaking that door. It's like this might be something over here. This puzzle on the door. It's very sliding puzzle. It's a sliding puzzle.
This room, similar in style. This seems to be very like an in the period style floor. In the pyramid style floor, but there doesn't seem to be much in this room. It doesn't seem to have anything. It's got hieroglyphics across the wall from your perspective, but there doesn't seem to be any creatures or objects in your direct line of sight.
Okay.
And the sarcophagi aren't opening up or anything from the reaction of the door opening?
Nope.
There seems to be some kind of writing along the walls, more hieroglyph style. What exactly it could represent and what language is another question, but I can't really see much else from where I am.
Nothing sneaking around?
I'll make a quick perception check to see if I hear the rattling of something or just the walking. Like,
Okay,
this
go
is
ahead.
Sandstone, correct?
Yep.
Yeah, so we'll be able to hear, like, probably movement.
There's a creeper. Oh man.
Ah, fuck!
Oh man.
They scare me every time.
As you peer into this room, you do not hear anything as you tilt your ear to the room to use your hearing to aid you. I should change to adventuring music because it's this peaceful shit.
Fuck this peaceful shit.
As you're listening, you can't really hear any noise coming from the south, but as you open your eyes to do anything, you see in between the not really super hidden, but no one really was paying attention, but in between the two sarcophagus where Pickles is and where Artsy is next to is a lever.
Oh, so that, okay. Like in the room we're in?
Yeah.
Yeah, probably just sort of peering through the edges to hear nothing, turn back around, make one more quick look at what people are doing around, I imagine I see Pickles flying around, and I look probably to a little bit left and down. It's like, oh, there's a lever.
Yeah, you see on the wall there's this sconce with the light that's in between all the sarcophagi, and then below it seems to be similar style. Those who weren't looking for it wouldn't really notice. You would have thought maybe this was part of the sconce and this was elongated something, but there seems to be the same design but no light at the top, no magical flame.
I imagine I'd move a little bit closer to Pickles and sort of peer, because I'm small. I have to kind of peer, maybe I saw a glint or something, just to see if that actually is what it is. It's once she's confirmed with it, she sort of turns back. I think I might have found a lever for your portcullis over there. She just sort of points to the one that's not lit, away.
Do you want me to pull it?
Do we wish to have 2 rooms instead of 1, or do we wish to go one at a time?
I honestly, I feel like one at a time smart, because that just leaves an entrance way for things to come up behind us. But
Yeah.
if you
and then-
guys want to,
No, I
I'm fine
absolutely
with
don't.
that.
Alright.
We can always come back.
And also, yeah, and shows that we haven't explored that area yet.
yeah.
And
Yeah,
like
I
always,
think
when in doubt, I cast prestidigitation and just write the word lever on the wall. So we don't forget about it.
Okay.
How long has that last?
1 hour.
Do you want me to refresh my perception for sound?
Yeah, if you want to do so.
Yep.
As you all move through the door, sort of continuing into this room, on the sides that May couldn't see, on the far western side, there seems to be a large stone basin, probably about those 15 feet length, that seems to be resided over this large tapestry. There doesn't seem to be much else in this room other than this large basin and this door to the north.
Sorry, where was Jason?
I will draw it if I could. Uh,
And when you say tapestry, is it just like a blank tapestry, or just like a basic pattern, or what does it depict?
it depicts a large fiery phoenix. I take it back. I mean, it's this entire length, even the two little nodules that are supposed to continue on. It's sort of that entire 3 squares on the far western side.
Okay.
I don't see any other doors around, and I feel like this door would probably. I mean, I guess it could become a path.
Phoenix?
It just feels like it connects back to where we already were. Unless it does like a little loop-de-loop.
Did you say a phoenix?
Yeah.
Sorry?
Yes.
Right.
It probably curves back around. I doubt it's a dead end.
No, it could. It could be like a little room, like a little trick room. Or it could be, yeah, a path that just heads down ways, or who knows, really.
I just
Can I-
remember back when we were in the second floor of the other labyrinth, and there are areas I thought there clearly can't be space here for anything between them, and then we ended up walking down that space later through different paths. It
Oh,
was
could even be
vexing.
stairs.
Yeah.
Didn't think of that.
Can I have a look at
see.
the hieroglyphs themselves? Like, to see if I can decipher anything from it?
Yeah, go ahead. Roll a. I'll just say a flat intelligence. I won't give you history. I don't think that's something you
No, I
would
don't.
know.
I probably wouldn't take the history.
Yeah, go intelligence.
13?
With the 13, you can't really get what they're saying, but there seems to be depictions. The one that most in particular is similar to the main symbol of the game. This large circle, corded, and then set up in 5 different parts. I'll just shrink the map so the chat can see it. A symbol like this on
Yeah.
on the background, but the entire quarter of the red is glowing, and the rest is in the normal state. Like the entire quarter of the circle that the red represents is in this like deeper red, without any of this iconography that makes it like a diamond in the symbol shape. You see underneath that symbol there seems to be a large oval shaped object. And then, yeah, depicting around the room is just like this phoenix in different forms, and then above this basin is this large embodied one that seems to cover the entire western wall of the phoenix, which, given your knowledge of it, could be Toranami.
Looking at the collage of the phoenix and all that,
Mhm.
does it look like the wall around that collage could move? Like, let's say, for example, it rotates into like 4 different squares.
No, it's just
No? Okay.
it is just seems to be of this phoenix.
Does the oval shape below the main symbol,
Mm-hmm.
does it look like it can like be turned?
It does not. It seems to be
Okay.
just this. The pieces of it don't seem to like indicate any of this like tile or framework it can be manipulated into moving like the door could have. It seems to
Okay.
be very stagnated and like drawn on, painted on, chiseled into, etc. Any of the 3.
Oh, okay.
I'll say as she's like
Okay.
poking at it,
The oval
looking
shape
at
is
it.
like.
I'm not poking at it. That's the one thing on my mind is not to poke at it, to like look for seams, like almost.
I'll say either way, while you're like looking over and stuff, Hydra just walks and looks over your shoulder at it, and then yeah, nat 20 intelligence.
Yeah, as you're looking at it, it seems to be. You can't read the language given. It seems to be some sort of ancient dialect of symbology that you're not privy to. But it does seem to depict the life of a phoenix, where on this far western wall seems to be the life of the flame of the phoenix. And then on the eastern side, it seems to be this ashen and grey bird that seems to be sort of drooping into piles of ash down below, and then on the southern floor this large oval, which you can depict as an egg. It seems to be the life cycle
Which
of a
is glowing.
phoenix. Yeah.
Anybody have any fire?
No.
I can.
I doubt it'll do anything, but I'm just saying,
I have a
if this is
torch.
a phoenix, if there's an egg here, and the first step is, the birth of it, there seems like a basin where you put something to help birth the egg, in my mind.
Part of me's
Lighting
worried.
fire in the basin.
A part of me's worried though, where the symbol might come into it. The logo, the game's logo. If it is of that similar nature, it means that it represents each nation.
Yes, and this could be just saying this is specifically focusing on this.
I will
this
say,
god.
with the 20, Haito, you can probably conclude that yourself.
Yeah, I assume. He's looking at it, it's like, yeah, this also could just be saying that that's a hint that we're looking at this particular god who that symbol represents, which is a phoenix, which would also follow the same life cycle as symbolized here.
Yes, of course. I was mainly worried
And
and was mainly trying to see if anything could change mirror-wise or not. If it also would have meant changing locations, for example, a different side of the circle would have glowed. That's what I was worried about.
I wish I had a torch on me.
I have a torch.
But I need a torch.
You have a torch in that? Prestidigitation, I light the torch.
No,
You say that
I
and you
druid
like-
craft and light the torch.
You turn around and Maze just holding a torch.
I just turn immediately, use prestidigitation, light the torch. Can I have that for a moment? Just put it in the basin to see if anything happens.
Is you, yeah?
Oh,
Yeah, what
my
you
God,
say,
my
Tess?
God.
I was gonna say, whilst those guys are doing that, can I just roll a investigation on this door?
Yep,
Just
go
to
ahead.
See if it's got any of the nasty things. I'm not gonna be fucking with it at all. I'm also gonna guidance myself, so I'll just say that I've done that.
In what regard you may not fucking with it? Investigation usually means you have to pick and prod a little.
Touch.
Well, if it's like, I'm not gonna try and lift it.
Okay, yeah, all good.
Yeah, I don't want to like get zapped if it's got ghosts on it. Man, I'll get myself.
As you sit in front of the door and you start poking and looking at it, as you place your fingers on it, it just slowly lifts up into the air.
Oh. That one just lifted all on its own.
Touch it, I swear.
As Haito throws in the stick into the pit and sets it ablaze, the entire basin sets on fire. And I'll have everyone roll a religion check.
Sure.
I will choose to fail because I'm too busy looking into this room where I'm just like, oops!
17.
Damn, if shame wasn't history.
Haito, you ignite for half a second. Doesn't feel any pain, but everyone can see you are currently blazing.
I'll do that then, I guess.
Oh, you've got the red fire magic.
And
Amazing.
as you do,
You can read.
you roll me 2d6.
5.
Okay, you get 10 temporary HP, and while you have that HP on you, you are resistant to fire.
That's
Cool
awesome.
as.
Wow, that's actually really useful.
That's clever.
And this is why it pays attention. This is why it's good to pay attention in school, kids. And you're just walking over. Oh, the door's open.
Yeah.
I swear I just touched it. I didn't lift it. It just did it on its own. I was just seeing if it was trapped. I'm not so good at this.
Well,
But it's
clearly
open.
not trapped.
And nothing's trying to eat me, so.
And it also looks like it curves around to the right.
Ah. Good. Well, I'll make the first step.
I will say, just to continue on, as Haito is returned back to normal, as the ignition covers him in fire, there is a very small fiery aura around his entire body.
Oh, you're on fire. Do you
It's fine.
did something happen that I missed?
A little bit, but it's fine. It's nothing important.
No nasty side effects? No
feel good. I feel a little warm, but that's about it.
Okay.
It's
If you
like,
feel
it's like
like
the
you're on fire, just tell me. I can try and heal you. Or-
If I feel like I'm on fire, I will absolutely not keep quiet about it.
That's good. I mean, that's not good. That's bad. That's. Let's just hope that doesn't happen.
Yes, I agree.
Okay. As you continue down this path, you see that it seems to end in a dead end. A lot of these more just hieroglyphics that don't seem to pertain to anything in general. And a door to the east, a little bit further down.
I am too cowardly to touch that one because I'm worried that I'm gonna screw it up. Is someone
I
got a
can-
better touch at this? I will give you guidance. It's what I'm good at. Where are you? You've still got the guidance ticked on you, so
Oh, okay.
just leave it off.
As May is also starting to pick and prod as she places her finger onto the door, similar to the one before, it just slowly lifts up. Before we can discuss what's in that room, we are an hour and a
Voila.
half. We'll go on bio break.
Oh.
Cool, because I need to pee really badly.
No roll for initiative? Okay.
Who knows?
I was about to say, when you do that, she's just like, okay, that's good. It's not a bad thing. May knows what she's doing. It's just a thing if you touch the door. And on that note, I'm going to sit my ass up and try and walk to the toilet. See you guys in 2 hours.
I'll see you very soon.
2 hours, it'll take me an hour.
I've, s-
Exactly.
I've been doing just like there was like the different type of rooms was like just made up on the spot, but not entirely. Like I had the concept of the monster rooms from before. I just was like, what other rooms are there? I'm like,
Outside room.
outside rooms. And there are more
There'll
than
be
that.
trap rooms.
Yeah. The trap
Puzzle
floors,
rooms.
puzzle floors, all that stuff.
I can't wait for the giant boulder following us puzzle.
The
That's too robbing.
inverted floor where the entire floor is empty till you reach the staircase, and then when you get to it, the staircase actually closes, and the stairs you came in become the new staircase, but now the building is full of traps and monsters.
Despite the theme, like I set this, I'm using, just for chat to know, I typically just generate the map off a website, and then it comes with a PDF with a bunch of things, and I pick and choose what I want from there, and I usually build other encounters in my off time, but I just didn't for this, I don't know why. Mostly because these are good and they're fine. I want to test out the inbuilt mechanics of this system that I'm using to see if it's something I need to adjust or not. But the theme for this, despite, like, I chose, like, this specific temple, like, desert theme, and despite this, there's a lot of drow and shit in there, and I'm like, that's not part of this. Let's get rid of it. Like,
Desert drow theme.
yeah, a lot of this, like, the history of this map is the dungeon was created by dry elves as a mine. I'm like, yeah, that's not what's happening here. Cancel that part.
Nah, it's the temple to gods.
So far, God.
Did you?
hmm
Are you happy that I solved your Phoenix puzzle?
I'm happy that you solved the puzzle I made up on the spot, yeah.
Nice.
No, yeah, I liked it. I was just like, is this gonna be anything? I'll just see what they want to do. And then Darren's like, well, this symbolizes Phoenix life. Fire is always good for Phoenix. I'm like, I'll reward him for that. Why not? Reward your
I was
players.
also fully prepared for me to throw fire in there, nothing happened, and go, I was worth a shot, just walk away.
See, I was very worried by showing us that the main symbol is like, what if, like,
No, it's a
something
good.
happens, a different symbol glows and we're somewhere else.
It's a good thing to know.
No, it wouldn't be.
It'd be funny.
Oh god.
But it wouldn't be.
I am
What about
going to bathroom and beverage real quick, so I'll be back in a sec.
Nah, it'd be pretty funny.
Yes, because that's where we want to be right now. The complete north. Will we get back in time? No.
Should we let know, like, go into the labyrinth if we accidentally teleport somewhere else and don't come back? Sorry.
Oopsie.
Sorry.
Just leave a note. That's why we should not be resting it anywhere except for the beginning or the end. Nothing more than short.
No sleeping.
No, loud.
Yeah.
I'm just looking forward to what weird creatures we're gonna fight in here. Part of me thinks it's gonna be the obvious undead, like, you know, tomb, sarcophagi, temples, mummies, skeletons, etc.
Skeleton.
But then
Zombies.
you hit them like giant insects, scarabs, and whatnot. You know, go for the full Egyptian theme. Even you could even push things like jackal wares and whatnot for jackal-headed people. Keep with that Egyptian motif, or straight out of left field, just goblins,
Goblins.
automatons,
They're the great
just full-on
goblins.
automatons.
No, I think automatons would be hilarious because that is so different to what you expect in an ancient temple.
Nah, automatons I could see in an ancient temple.
Oh,
Instead,
Not like an
It's
Egyptian
just
one
like-
though.
yeah, true.
Like
It's
if it was a ruined city, a vampire's be. I could still see it's a crypt.
Yeah, but it's clearly a mummy crypt, so you go, yeah, undead, vampires.
He is undead. The mummies were just his old servants that he put to rest because he had enough of the world.
Hit him with that curveball.
God damn
And it makes
the
sense
website,
thematically.
right?
what is a sarcophagus but just a fancy coffin?
What were you saying, Tess?
The website where I buy all my favorite clothes from has had a restock of, like, older clothing, older designs.
I'm back.
So I'm just looking at all these cool clothes that I wouldn't be able to wear anyway. That made me sad. But anyway,
Is everyone here?
I think so.
Yep.
Not emotionally, but
Oh, alright, we can end if we need to.
Emotionally, I'm looking at black milk clothing, wishing I could still wear nice clothes, and just crying a little bit inside.
What room are you? That one.
Oh, I've got those leggings and I can't even wear them.
Move myself slightly forward because, like, as the door opens, I'll like immediately go through it.
Yeah. As you open up, there seems to be a small room with a table that's covers that entire center square. There seems to be a rack of tools to the north and a set of drawers as well, and a door to the south.
Okay, still nothing.
the chairs are around the table.
There's no chairs around the table. It seems to be at a
Oh, there's
height. This is like a chest of drawers and a thing and a cupboard on the north wall. On the south wall, there is another depicted egg symbol on the western wall. Yeah.
Wait, hang on.
Who wants to light this one on fire?
Yeah, wait, hang on, yeah, quickly, did you throw my torch in?
No, it was
Yep.
my torch. It was fine.
Or did you just, like, okay, is that torch salvageable? Because I have, like, was that still a usable torch? Can I have picked that back up?
No, the entire basin was still on fire when you left.
Oh, yeah, that's right, it completely engulfed in flames.
Oh yeah, the entire room just erupted in flame. I forgot that one.
We all died.
No.
The rocks
We're
fell.
actually just walking piles of ash.
We're ghosts.
I should do. Okay, since I have a torch in my action, on my items, but I don't see one in my inventory, so I'm going to assume that was my only torch.
If you don't have torches, then it probably was mine then.
Sorry, I hit the wrong button.
No, because I've got it like in the actions tab. I have it as an item, so I saw that and I was like, yeah, I've got a torch, but it's not in
AJ
my.
automatically put that into everyone's things.
There's just a thing that tells you if you've got a torch. There's an effect if you've got a torch and use it, it consumes it. It's an auto thing.
Okay.
So if you don't have a torch, you didn't have a torch, and it was my torch. I'm not.
So yeah, it was one of Kaide's
Okay.
torches.
Yeah, mine didn't have a torch.
You need a torch?
You want to do this one?
Do you have a torch?
You want
Yeah,
to
I
whack
have
this
10
egg with some
torches.
fire?
But basically, I need to know is that did you want to roam with a torch? Just in general. That was my question.
I don't
to you.
really need to hold a torch the whole time, but if you
no,
want to...
No, not you. Nay. It's like I'm sure the regulars assume if you had a torch.
No, I don't need a torch.
You don't want one? Okay, so I won't mark off another torch then.
Yeah.
I don't. This
Yeah,
isn't
no,
all lit up,
I
I'm
don't
not-
actually need
I
to
don't
have
have
a
a torch.
torch.
Alright, let's check the south door, and Titus walks up and we'll investigate the door.
Let me not have any fire.
No.
We have lit
Apart
torches
from
on the wall.
Apart from mundane torches.
Torches
This
on
is the
wall.
door, which is trapped, and it's like, Haito's just like, alright, I'm sick of talking, walks up, touches the door, explodes.
Please do.
Yeah, as you're looking at the
There's no
door,
fire.
as you're looking at the door, it doesn't seem to have anything on it.
I touch the door.
Yeah, as it raises, it goes up.
I step around the corner.
Don't
and
step
it's
around.
racing.
And I'll need anyone who was in that line where he opened the door to roll a deck save.
No.
Including me?
Yes, including you.
Yeah, I'll run myself out.
Dex
I
save.
was heading over.
I wasn't going to because I had no chance to double check.
Oh my god, my nat
Rolls.
20s tonight. I'm having a good night.
As you do.
And you'll fail.
As you all do, you all quickly jump to the side as a myriad of arrows, as soon as the door's lifted, they seem to protrude out of the ground. There seems to be in this crossbow mechanism. They all fire in the spread across the 10-foot lane, and you all take 5 damage.
I only have 5 temporary hit points now.
Ow.
You're resistant to fire. No.
The crossbows were technically fired, AJ. Like, come on.
Hightailed, I actually became fire arrows, so take an additional like 5 fire damage the other 2.
So I'm hearing 2 damage, AJ.
No, I'm hearing you take 5. Everyone takes 5.
Well,
Make him-
And
on the plus side,
the door continues to move up and locks itself into the northern wall.
so on the
Do
plus
the
side,
arrows keep-
ow.
That's the plus side.
I mean, was there really any other plus side aside from the fact that we now know there are trapped doors for a fact? We already knew that. The lightning door was trapped.
I mean, the door did open still. I feel like that's the plus side.
Well, I mean, I guess at some point I was expecting something. Ow.
Yeah, ow.
Just
Sorry
a
about that.
If you need a second opinion, you could always ask.
What about the doors?
Yes. I feel like considering so far 3 of the 4 doors have had something on it. It's more likely
I
that
mean,
there
none
is
of us.
something to the doors and they're not.
I mean, I looked at the door.
We haven't asked
It
for
didn't
second
seem like there was
opinion
anything wrong.
up till this point.
Yeah.
Well, the first one had
Just
lightning
gonna-
on it.
Lightly peek and see if the arrows are like if the whatever shot that is like empty.
Yeah,
or
as
if it's
you
coming out of the walls.
as you look at the section at the bottom of the door, like once the door was moved, there seems to be a groove underneath that seems to have a variety of like enchanted crossbows. You see that they're currently empty. They don't seem to be in the act of rearming themselves or anything.
It looks like at least they're out of juice now. And on the plus side, they didn't really get us that. For the most part, it was just grazes. I feel like that's the case for everyone who was in front.
So they just, these crossbow traps just sitting on the floor.
They're embedded into the ground.
Damn. I'm gonna take the crossbows.
You mean you can attempt to?
Excuse me.
Nah. With my 8 strength, AJ, no, I cannot attempt to.
I'm gonna refresh my perception because I feel like it's been a while since I've rolled that.
Yeah, go ahead.
It's been a while.
It's been a while.
For that loud noise.
Not concentrating as much this time.
I got shot, yeah.
Yeah. You know what? I might even. Yeah, I might refresh my stealth as well.
With the noises
As
of ow, yeah.
as you're talking, as you're walking through, the two of you seem to be engrossed in conversation, where you're having a look at one another. As the three UNT that are currently like shuffling through some things in the center of the room all gaze up at you.
Hello.
Yeah.
No.
Well, everyone roll initiative.
Hi.
I feel like. Okay.
Right.
Did that go on? Did my roll? Yeah.
Yep, there's a bit
Yeah.
lag.
Okay, please load. I rolled a natural 20.
Look at
Roll
that. Look at that
19,
initiative.
so-
We're normally so
Let's
bad
fucking
at
go.
initiative.
Alright, top of the order is Haito. Let me turn on the
I'm
fight
saving it.
music.
Where
The
do
only
you want
reason
to
why
go?
I'm average is because I rolled very
Oh, well,
bad.
they want to get my bad. I have to use the NPC thing. It shows up for no reason. I don't know why it shows up when they can just make them hidden like they do normal monsters. But yeah, Haito, you're up.
Yeah.
Let me just scroll for chat.
Look at that, they're all conveniently within
So are you.
Checking the range of this. Yep, that's that. So drop a rhyme binding ice on them.
Go ahead.
That's a lot of. Oh yeah, because they have all your T have magic resistance.
2 fail, 1 succeeds.
Wow.
That's pretty good.
It's only 8 though.
They take
The 2
some
who fail
damage.
though have their movement speed reduced to 0.
Mhm.
Unless they spend an action to break it.
Actually, you know
Rounds
what?
to go.
I'm gonna undo that. One raises the hand, the middle one, and your spell is dissipated.
What?
Great, there's no counter spell.
Disapparated.
Dissipated.
I've
I'm just
never
gonna
heard
go.
that word.
That's actually yeah.
Oh, if you click on certain characters, they appear and disappear. Oh, neat.
I'm gonna use my
What?
bonus action to rally, and I'm gonna give 1d6 plus 1 temporary hit
Based
points
on vision.
to my.
Oh, yeah.
As I pat her on the shoulder and go, "You got this." For 2 temporary hit points.
That's just neat.
Thank you.
You're welcome. That's my turn.
Alright, next up is me. Maya, you're on deck.
She has like this little moment of like psyching herself up. You're like, okay, like, ooh, it's like time to do this. Like, ooh, like let's fucking go. And then she will wild shape into a black bear.
Okay.
Awesome.
Let me add
Last
bear.
response to you turning into a black bear.
This is what she
Like,
wanted to do.
she has like this little moment of excitement because like this is the first time she's actually turning into an animal. Hang on, I'm trying to find the stats.
Don't worry, I put it on your sheet.
Okay. Cool.
in
Hang on, I think I can make
the-
some
Oh,
changes.
it did change. Well, interesting. Okay.
What?
That's never worked for me before.
What just
That's
happened?
awesome.
Oh, she her token turned to the bear. It just says making ammo as a back bear. It gave her the temp HP that she's supposed to have.
That's why I was saying as a cat earlier.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, I thought AJ added that.
No.
I was confused. That's
Hang on, I think-
awesome.
I can't turn into a black bear, can't I?
If you're
Yeah.
immune druid, it's whatever
Huh?
the CR druid it's
No.
supposed to be.
You're meant to be half your level rounded down, right? Or minimum
Yeah.
one?
What's the CR of a black bear?
Should be 1.
I thought that.
Oh, it's because you're a
Yeah. okay,
druid.
Brown,
That
brown
makes
bear
sense.
is one.
CR half. Yeah.
Yeah.
So what's
Yeah, moon.
what's your witch? What's your oh shit? Let me have a look. Ability.
Black bear. Oh, it's half. Okay, black bear is half. Oh, hang on. Actually, shit.
At second level, at second level you have a CR
Yeah.
of 1 to transform
CR1.
into.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry, I apologize. The one I wanted was the higher one,
Brown?
the brown bear.
The brown
I
bear.
thought black was high. I thought black was the higher one.
No,
Yeah, I
black
meant brown
bear's a baby.
Black, brown, polar.
Alright, I couldn't hear anyone for a moment there, so I missed a little bit of that.
Yeah, it's fine, it wasn't important. I made a mistake and I'm turning to a brown bear instead.
Oh, so if you revert from wild
Alright,
shape, and
40
then
feet speed, okay.
brown bear.
Brown, lie down.
But how do you?
so
Oh, and okay, wait, no, but how do you?
Wait.
But how do you change into one? Interesting.
You just have to use the cohort stat.
Yeah, I'm just trying to figure out how that works now. It's because you're a druid that actually uses your wild shape to transform.
Oh, this is an actual statistic
it-
somewhere?
Yeah. Yeah, like her strength is 19 now.
Oh. Oh my god, yeah, I changed it manually.
That's so good.
Thanks, mod working for the first time ever because someone's utilizing a class feature. It's great.
Oh yeah, right. They don't actually shape change, do they? Both of those druids don't actually shape change.
That's your bonus action to bear.
Yeah, and then.
Is it still? Is it a bonus action to bear, or is it
5?
an action?
Round to CL1.
Circle the moon, so yeah, bonus
A
action.
bonus is circle, yeah.
10, 15, 20. And we'll
Which
go
is bullshit.
for next person to.
No, I'm,
for
is it
multi-attack.
is it a bonus action for what for circle druid, moon druids?
For moon, yes.
Why does it say that?
Yeah, for moon it's a bonus action.
In the circle forms, I think.
Yeah.
The rise of the ability to transform into more dangerous and precise like use wild shape
Combat wild shape.
transform. Combat wild shape.
That's the
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
cool.
yeah, yeah.
Cool, cool, cool.
That
Just
is
making
half
sure.
the point of the moon druid.
I am just making sure.
It is bullshit, yes, I
Yeah,
agree with you.
all good.
You are a
Not
bear
only do
now.
you get CR1 creatures now, you also can do it as a bonus action.
Yeah, as
And
you
eventually you can the
as
elementals.
as May starts to run, this blinding light of white light happens. Her clothes disappear. She turns into a silhouette, and then almost like a Sailor Moon transformation, like all these like effects happen. But instead, she goes full werewolf mode, goes in full ground legs, gets bigger, howls, and just gets bulky and big. And then suddenly there's a bear.
Yeah, my response was, whoa!
It's just like a big roar and just charges forward.
I imagine like Kaido's like very like just like in awe like the fact that we didn't even think about like shape changing stuff properly like in her mind. Like so just seeing it actually happen is like, oh wow.
And
The fact that it's actually happening.
actually hit so we can keep this being cool.
Yeah, as she runs in, she slams her claws into the creature, and it hits. Roll damage as you actually bite down on them. I apologize. You do 6 damage as you chomp on them.
Cool. And then I'll do the claw attack.
Yep.
Ooh.
That is a hit.
Oh,
Oh,
wow.
sweet.
And it changes the actions tab. What the fuck? This mod's nuts, sir.
Wait, what?
Yeah, it changes the action tab to have the actual abilities on the action tab.
No!
Yeah, I saw that earlier. I was like, oh, I thought you added it. I was like, oh, cool, he's put the. Like,
No, the mod is nuts, sir. I love this mod.
basic-
Holy shit, I actually want to play something that just changes shit now. Oh my god, that's awesome.
Anyway. Yeah, you do 9 damage as you bite on the number 2. Yes,
Wow.
bite
Yeah,
and
it's-
swipe at 2.
yeah,
It takes some
same
damage. So we're nerding out an effect finally doing something, which is really cool. That's your action, bonus action, and your movement. Is that your turn?
Yep.
Mayu?
Yes.
Mayu up?
Yeah. Oh, hang on, wait. Yeah, because okay, Atsushi's already rolled initiative. I totally forgot to do his
Atsushi is
initiative.
Nick turn.
Oh, I'm stunned.
Oh, did you roll his initiative?
Yeah, he's 12.
No, but did you roll it, or was that when I just put it back
I
on the
did,
sheet?
but he,
You know,
or is that just his default one?
I think that was the one I put on when I put it on the character, but who cares? We can keep it. Unless you want to re-roll it.
Yeah, because I'll re-roll it. I just need to find him because my hotbar has changed from switching classes. It's like I don't have my.
Oh.
You're still
yeah.
doing your cohorts, right?
He is not in my. Oh, wait, there he is.
I did. I put him back.
Got him.
At worst case, you should still be in your cohorts.
It's the same number.
Changes nothing.
Nothing.
All right, Mai.
Now I know.
Okay. I was tossing up whether or not using blindness / deafness on these guys, but they look like they're probably going to be magic-y, which means that they're probably going to be really good at the con saving throw.
Mhm.
I think I'm going to play it safe and go with a silence. I'll just sort of pop that down. Let me see. Because that's just a straight up effect. Like they don't have a save for
Yeah.
that at all.
What's this?
No, that just happens.
Silence.
Yep.
Yeah, so I'm going to pop it down. I'll just think. How can I do that? In a way where that hits all three of them without getting May in there as well.
Okay.
Yep. And at least these two will have to try and break away from May. So next person 12 is probably just going to be able to move out straight away. Cool. I'll do the effect. That should... No, that just went straight on me.
That's what it's supposed to go on.
It's a concentration. It's concentration.
It's not.
Oh!
It doesn't
okay.
actually do
You
anything.
can't really have an effect to like. You just can't speak in that bubble. That's it.
That's fine. That's all good. Yep, that's my move, and I will move up 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, and try and hold this person down as well.
Okay.
And I think, yep, that's my action movement.
Go
And it's my
to.
bonus action right now.
Go to.
Good done.
Okay. This one will. This one will slither its way up, and it will look at you. Look at you, Kaede,
No, don't do that.
and it will
Well,
say, yeah,
You can see me? Oh god, I
You're
can't
being
see it.
deceived.
yeah. It can.
Cause like I'm in that little like corridor. I'm still at the back, like behind.
Okay.
That, technically.
Oh, that's fair. He looks
Got
at
a big tiger in your
looks
way.
at Atsushi instead. Then,
Thank goodness. We can pay for more resources. It's fine. We can't pay for a death.
as it's like, you big cat, I'll deal with your mage friend.
That's probably better actually.
Deal with your what friend?
The mage friend.
Oh, okay.
Is this a charm person?
No.
Hi, Thistle stuff.
Oh, mage.
Does Atsushi look like they... Okay, I'm
Well,
going to use my ability to let Atsushi reroll that.
Okay.
So reaction, I'm burning Coronal Shift. Atsushi rerolls the Wisdom save.
Yeah, remake the wisdom save for Atsushi.
Come on.
Yeah, I can do it. I can do that. Wouldn't save.
Still a fail. He is suggested. He is suggested to attack Kaito on his turn.
They see
Damn
height.
it, I
It
want
says creature.
Oh, right. Yeah,
Damn
it's magical. That's
Yeah, well,
fine.
they
Said the
know
wizard
that
friend.
you tried to cast a spell.
Yeah.
Can you really charm a celestial?
Yeah, I don't want
creature?
to-
That's what I'm saying.
Oh.
Well.
I wanted him to like run in as well and then we'd like do a like
Well, it's Atsushi's turn.
find them off together.
Yeah, it is.
Instead, I guess. Hello, Haito. No.
Ah, well.
What is happening? Hang on.
Do I see a slight shift into like his color?
There we go.
That'd be awesome.
As you look at Atsushi, as he turns, like as you heard what's going on, you like quickly dart to look at his eyes to see if anything like reverts back to what it was.
Yeah.
But instead of like the deep red he had, it just seems to be this glowing yellow that has more of a snake-slitted eyelid, a pupil shape to him than what it was. So it's
Slight relief, yet
Yeah.
also fuck.
as go attack the mage.
Would he have to attack? Deal with doesn't really mean
He-
attack. It means
The suggestion is to kill him.
It was deal.
The intent. Yeah. Okay.
The
Well,
intent
kill
is
the
to
boy.
hurt the boy.
Fortunately,
Rebecca.
Fortunately, he's not doing it.
This is where you use your 20s,
But-
Rebecca.
That's not in it.
I like to imagine this is us, like Atsushi's like actual will, like fighting back against the suggestion to be like, I have to do this, but I'm gonna try and not do it correctly.
Just see. Did
I appreciate your effort.
Yeah. Okay. Kaede.
Cool. Technically not aggressive against me, right?
No.
Did I see for a... Well, no, they would have...
No, because
Do I see a bubble?
of
technically? You know, yes or no?
silence.
Yeah.
That's up to how Maya wants to envision it. If there's a
Wow,
physical
what's it?
bubble, then sure.
Really? She doesn't sort of like make it sort of like a noticeable thing.
Okay.
Like, does it have to be noticeable?
No, again,
No.
that's up to you. That's what we're asking. If it's a noticeable thing, then
Yeah.
it's a noticeable thing. If it's not a noticeable thing, then it's not a noticeable thing.
She doesn't want to give it away to the people, so it's just it's not invisible.
My first
If you
instinct is
could-
probably just to look in. I don't believe I saw the first two do what happened to Atsushi. Is there like anything like for a bonus action, for example, I could just like notice like maybe the third one was like looking in Atsushi's direction and then turn back to like Mayo or something as I rush in?
I will say that because it didn't target you because it couldn't see you, I don't think
Nope.
you can do the same. You can make an assumption, which is always in the books, but you're not a mechanical way for you to figure out who cast the spell without seeing them.
Tiger is in the way, so I'm gonna say no. In this case, it's gonna be eeny, meeny, miny, mo.
Mhm.
And it's Mo. So I will hitting Sneak 12 anyway.
Go ahead.
Well, that works.
Don't need to do anything for Deep Sight because it's already an hour and 5 feet using a vicious short bow. Just one attack.
You hit. Did you roll with advantage?
No, it's just a flat roll.
You stealthed.
You do a sneak with that too.
Oh, they didn't notice
Oh,
me.
yeah.
They didn't. You rolled before the others did, so I was allowing your stealth roll, but the others walked into a room with 3 people in the middle of it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I was like, you know, after the noise that just happened, sneak.
You still hit.
Either way.
I'm gonna say if you get a cool
I
crit.
don't want to make sneak. I wasn't gonna buzz. Like, I'm clearly not bothering trying to sneak.
I'm really thankful. And this is where I pray that things happen the way I want it to happen.
As you shoot at it, the arrow embeds into one of the shoulders. It takes like a brunt. You see a flicker, Hayato, in the eyes, but as Atsushi shakes his head, but as he opens them up again, they are still slitted like a snake's.
Action. Didn't need to do anything else for bonus action. So I am going to probably move further in another, so that's 10, 15, 20, 25. I'm just going to use a bonus action, I guess, to just make a look around, just to see if there's anything else in this room, like trap-wise or people-wise.
Yep, oh good.
And... Hey, I'm good at these rolls.
No, other than what seems to be a bunch of chests behind the auntie, there doesn't seem to be anything. Maybe some drag marks along the room.
Okay, cool. That will be my turn then.
All right, this Neckman
Nick arm.
will get up, place her hand on Mayu. As it's doing it, seems to be glowing this black and red.
No.
Is he casting inflict wounds? Eddie?
New another
You know
one.
what? I can't. I haven't had my turn anyway, so I don't have a reaction. God damn it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think you can see them.
No, we can't.
Yeah, you're in the other room and you have a big tiger in the way.
That is a
You want
miss.
a token to see who you can and can't
That is
see.
actively somewhat trying to maul you.
As you
Somewhat.
as he does this, Mayu instinctively just ducks as it misses. With that, that's its turn. Snake Person 2 is going to shrimp, make its way and attack at the bear. That's a miss. Second attack. That is a hit. The bear takes 3 damage. Absorbed to no damage, but that's because it's your bear HP.
You still feel pain in bear form.
Pickles is a Pickles and doesn't have an initiative roll, so unless you want to roll it.
Pickles even gonna fight?
No, Pickles
is
is
Pickles going to be doing anything?
You know
Okay.
what? Pickles. I'm gonna roll Pickles' initiative now.
Because Pickles can help.
I think it should be 0.
Pickles can help, or give advantage or give disadvantage to things.
Pickles is gonna have 17 next round. I'm gonna have Pickles use the help action to give Atsushi disadvantage.
Okay. All right. Top of the order is Haito then.
Could I make a check to try and squeeze past the corner to get to here?
Yeah, roll athletics versus Atsushi's. Oh, acrobatics, I guess.
Acrobatics, yeah.
You're your options there.
Roll a
Again,
strength check.
Well, it's a 13.
Yeah, so I just make a strength check.
Yep. Just
You
give
tell me
up.
it's not an
Oh, sorry,
intelligence arcana check?
The first one was a 17.
Sorry, the second fire.
Alright. In that
He
case,
Kabedons
I'm
you.
gonna-
You're like,
I'm
oh.
gonna use my bonus action to attempt to
wait.
telekinetically shove him north.
Yep, go ahead.
Unless the disadvantage from Pickles makes it a 10.
I mean, yeah, if you wanted to.
Actually, yeah, that
It would-
use
it would
the
be-
disadvantage.
It'd be the first roll.
So then it disadvantages, so that is gone. So it was a 10, which lets me slip by to here.
Mm-hmm.
These boys in here are a bit preoccupied, but if I can burn their spell slots, it's worth it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just gonna open up with just a standard magic missile, the one that's heavy.
Go ahead.
Is he gonna counterspell it?
Nope.
I should cast shield instead.
The concentration of suggestion fails on the first one.
Fuck yeah!
Yeah.
I'm gonna duck, hit him with those 3.
Mhm.
Burn a first level spell slot. I look back, notice Atsushi's eyes are no longer like glazed over with that like golden thing. I'm like, all right, this is progress. I'm gonna step into the room,
Mhm.
and then I'm gonna, just because I have nothing else to do in my bonus action, I'm gonna use my bonus action to cast telekinetic shove, just to push Snack Person 2 down a square.
Go ahead.
Why 2?
Now I'll do the is that a snack arm?
Okay.
That's the one that needs to be in the silence.
Yeah, no, I'll push is that a
Also,
snack
he's the
arm?
one doing. And he's the one giving flanking to the other 2.
Yeah,
Yep.
Yeah, that's the
it's
one.
not a very
Back of
high
the silence
save.
bubble.
Where is it? Telekinetic shove, DC 16 strength check.
It does succeed.
Then he doesn't move.
Oh, well. It's worth a try.
There's also another rule that I thought of. I just don't remember the exact ruling. What was it during about things being considered forced movement or not? It was like if they don't have a chance to save.
It's like if there's no chance to save on turn,
Or
and
yeah,
if they have to actually spend a movement to do it.
and like they don't have the option to disengage on their turn. It's
That's
forced
it, yeah.
movement.
So like a shove wouldn't cause it
Yeah.
because it's forced movement. There's no chance to disengage.
That is a miss.
But like the fear spell that makes you run 30 feet away, you can still disengage before you run.
That is a hit.
That's
You do 9 damage.
Which one did you hit?
Sneak 2.
And that the Snake Person 2, the one I was attacking before. That would be the turn.
Pickles.
Yeah,
Pickles is going to
multi-attack.
use their
Oh, no,
action.
wait, never mind.
Actually, no, he doesn't have to do it anymore. Pickles is going to fly on in,
Fuck.
and I'm going to give disadvantage to is that a snack arm the next attack.
Okay.
So it's a help action to be just get in his way.
Yep. No.
Alright. I am going to cast Spiritual Weapon.
Mhm.
I'm going to put that one adjacent me next to 12.
Okay.
And then I'm going to tick that off. Second level spell. Bonus action. Hit with that one as well. It's just I always figured it's a cast. Yeah, it's cast. I think. Oh, it gets advantage because it's flanking with me too.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, gonna hit 12
That hits.
and bang. Try to
You do
knock this
damage.
guy out.
He's dead.
Is he? He's not an orb.
No, he's an orb.
not, I remember.
He's a crystal.
Oh, he is. Oh, thank God. Okay.
Yeah, I think these ones are probably orbs because they're in the labyrinth.
Yep.
You know.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I was really banking on that.
I can move this thing
Same.
20 feet from when I've cast it, or is that on my next turn? Just a...
On your next turn.
Next turn.
Okay, that's fine.
The bonus action is to summon.
Go here for now, and I'm going to hit this guy with just a standard attack.
Go ahead.
Have much, but I'm going to give it a go. Or no, I'm just gonna do that. Actually, you know what? I'm going to stay there for now. Sorry, I'm being difficult. My brain is not working correctly. Oh, that's a nat 20.
You crit.
Oh, no.
It's not going to be very good because it's a 2d6. Wow.
Yeah, it's still good.
Much damage. So good.
But hey,
She
it's
just,
better than
like,
You
nothing.
do 11.
Bonks this guy over the head with the quarter stuff. Just like,
More damage than the spiritual weapon.
whatever you were doing before, stop it. And,
No.
yeah, I think I will stay where I'm put for now. So that you can get your
Okay.
flank.
Arthur.
He can run past.
Yep, as long as it's an ally.
I can't. And wait, I need to make sure that the movement's right. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Does he have 30 or 40? Hang on.
He has 40 feet.
He has 40.
Thank goodness.
Where can he go from here? Actually, hang on a second. And then I don't know how do you go diagonally with a large creature? Is it
Like
like
that,
here?
yeah. It's still 5 feet, yeah.
Yeah. And then what? Can he go here?
Yeah.
Okay, that works. Actually, hang on. But can he go in the same space as Pickles? Actually.
Yeah, Pickles is in the air.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah. Just wanted to make sure. He'll go after the snake then.
Pickles was just flying above a dude's head, just pecking at him.
Yeah. Alright, like,
Hell yeah, it's a she.
That's a hit.
It's a real MVP.
yeah.
All
Now
that
that he's
terrible
attacking
rolls
enemies,
he's
he's
fighting.
all in.
Yeah, he's a champ.
Oh fuck, that's a D10.
His heart's in it again.
Oh lord.
Oh wow, he's got 2 moves
That's
as well.
it.
That hits.
Yeah, he also has multi-attack.
Ridiculous with the Druid.
Oh my goodness.
You do 8 damage.
Alright, that's my turn.
Alright, Kaido.
Yeah, I'm probably just gonna have to stick with the bow, I think. I don't want to get into the mess that is everything else.
It is a little hot mess over here.
And just... I'm gonna...
I will say,
Yeah.
considering now that they've got large, the same rules apply for a large creature as if you had
Yeah.
2 allies in the way.
I am going to move here,
Mhm.
and I'm going to use the kind of spot between the 2 creatures to hit.
Yep,
make,
that works.
Yeah, that's probably what you do. Like a flight attack. 15.
It hits.
Think hit.
Gotta love
Please.
that sneak attack.
Please, for the love of God, don't. Good.
You do 21 damage.
Yep.
I love rogues.
That's action. Bit of movement. I'm not playing move anymore, and I don't really have a bonus action I want to use currently. I'm mainly going to just keep my eye on Sneak 2 to see if they end up running somewhere else, like south.
Mhm.
But besides that, that's my turn.
Alright, he raises his hand up in the air. I want everyone to make a con save.
No, don't.
Everyone?
Yes.
Including me at the entrance?
Yep.
Yeah, even Kaide and Mahito.
Mhm.
Alright, hang on, con
Would you
save.
say this is heat related?
No.
Damn it. But what if it was heat related?
Okay.
Alright, oh, Kaide.
Very, very rudely.
Would it be? Could I use my reaction to let Kaide reroll that?
If you want me to explain, and then
Yeah, sure.
decide after. He raises his hand. He starts speaking in this very rhythmic, draconic. Everyone starts to falter, and mainly Mayu and Kaede start to like nod off as if they're going to sleep. And then immediately they snap back because they are not allowed to be magically induced into sleep.
The two fake creatures.
Amazing.
I figured I'd save you a roll there, buddy.
That's
kind of
I'm gonna save my roll then.
the two fucking people who are immune to sleep effect. I have a constitution check.
You may be able to paralyze me, but you cannot put me to sleep.
He will then slam one of his snake arms at Atsushi.
I'm keeping that one.
Let me get rid of
No,
that.
I gained that one.
She's just like, no, not tired.
Hits
thank you."
Atsushi. And Atsushi takes
Oh, I'm really glad.
30 damage.
Holy shit.
Can you roll me a wisdom save for Atsushi, please?
So this is attack roll?
Excuse me, what am I making? Hang on, what am I making? I didn't actually
A
hear.
wisdom save for Atsushi.
Oh, come on, another one.
So I missed my opportunity there to make this man reroll with freaking silvery barbs.
Oh, well, alright.
I missed my I missed my chance. So good.
Well, can you please make the strongest attack damage to Mayu, please? Actually, no, that's not fair. 1, 2, 3.
What?
Roll a d6.
He has to attack another creature.
Kaede, as you're looking, probably the best line to
yeah.
see, you see his, when he gets scratched, the pain is reels back, the blood red eyes reappear, some of the dark fur covers, and he swipes at Mayu.
I'm gonna make this one a disadvantage with silvery barbs. Actually, no, I can't wait till he succeeds before I do it, so I'll wait till he rolls.
So yeah, roll and attack against Mayu.
That's the effect. That's awesome.
Why did you say it with max damage?
Whatever's got the highest damage is what he's gonna do.
Oh, whatever. Okay,
Yeah.
it's okay. So the D10.
I can.
Is he targeting?
He is.
No, he's targeting. Hang on.
Now he's targeting
hi-
just her.
Highest in terms
What?
of average or highest in terms of...
In whatever the biggest dice, not the number that's the biggest, just whatever the biggest dice is gonna be.
the potential for
That's
buff.
fine. Also the biggest dice. Hang on, I need to roll this.
Yeah, usually.
Out.
Mm.
Damn. There we go. Nope. Okay, we're good. Oh shit.
That hits.
That's an exciting.
He goes and bites in. He's gonna silvery
force that to
barbs.
be disadvantage.
Yeah,
Please.
roll it again.
I'm not
Double
gonna
crit.
say it.
Double crit.
Christ.
Okay.
Thank God.
And because I think it's comic, I'm
Mhm.
gonna give the advantage to mine.
Okay.
Dude, explain that, like how you see that. That sounds awesome.
As it's gonna snap down, you just see in your mind's eye, Hayato, you just see Mayu's head just disappear from the mouth of Atsushi, and you're like, nope. Just rewind reality a little bit.
It's a slight tweak to reality.
Yeah.
I like the idea that you glimpsed the
Well, isn't
aftermath and then just went
silvery
backwards.
barbs?
Yeah, it's like he watches it, and then it's like his eyes just close, and when he reopens, the attack is going again, but at a slightly different angle, and then Mayu blocks this one.
I like that Silver Barb still affects his time stuff with that, because it's the same thing.
Yeah, I like it. Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, and then that was Man's first attack, right?
Yeah.
Second attack from Man's
What a reaction.
on Mayu. Yeah.
As soon as you said make a wisdom save, I was like, yes.
And then after the attack, he goes back down.
I thought that was just more of his attack.
After Atsushi like goes back down, you see the eyes and the color return back to normal, and he looks as if nothing like happened, and he's a little bit confused about what happened.
Did anyone else notice that besides?
I would say Mayu noticed it at that point, and
But at that one,
and
yeah.
Haito. Yeah, everyone. It depends.
I'm gonna say I didn't notice. I am too busy fighting Snake.
Okay.
Person number 2.
If
And
that,
being like, fuck yeah, I'm a bear!
yeah, you all just see the eyes red once more, and the black fur like dies slightly, like it goes a little bit grey, and then after the attack, he just goes back and looks confused as if why he attacked Mayu at all. And then second smack at Mayu misses. All right, Snake Person 2. There's a fucking bear in the way.
There is a bear in the way.
There's a bear in there. In the fucking way.
Swing at bear. Hiya, he
Holy
says.
shit,
Hiya.
That's amazing.
That hits. 1 hiya.
Fucking awesome.
5 damage. Second swing. That hits. Second hiya damage. 3. Top of the order. Haito.
There's 2 mans left. They both look pretty bad. Let's just
mans.
go. You know, we have a lot of attacks before it happens. I'm just gonna throw off a solid ray of frost
Go ahead.
at the one who I'm not firing through multiple large animals to hit.
Go ahead.
That's a nat 20.
That's a crit.
That's 5 damage.
He's dead.
Oh,
That hits 12.
more than 5.
Yeah, I zap the man's head off with his head just turns into a block of ice and he just falls down.
This man is
Oh,
dead.
and then
I-
shatters into crystal.
Bang.
Yeah.
I'm interested that you're siphoning right now, Haito.
Hmm?
You're like 1 level away from good at cantrips. I'm wondering why you're siphoning then.
See, you're right, I am, but I'm also not, I don't want to overlevel everyone else.
No, that's fair.
Same.
I would feel bad if I overleveled.
No, that's alright. I was just like, interesting. I just realized that right now. It was like, oh, that's 1d8 still.
Man, oh,
That's, yeah.
You know,
got it.
a bonus action, nothing. Fuck
Okay.
this.
No, it shouldn't be
May.
1d8 if you're level 5. It should be 2d8.
He's he's level. Oh, he's level 5. Yeah. Why don't you have good cantrips? Hello.
It's based on
so-
character level as well.
That's what I'm saying.
That's strange.
It's very
Because we forgot to upgrade.
That makes
forgot that
sense. That is a miss with the claws.
damn.
Yeah, it's good. New target's still working it out.
Oh man, your Ray of Frost, your 1 damaging cantrip.
You should be getting
Two.
advantage with this.
The second one hits.
Oh, gosh, good.
Well, then the first one hits then.
Well, then the first one hits then. Roll damage.
Yeah, you wanna. Yeah, so that'll be make that the claw attack.
Yep. You deal 9 damage.
Alright, and then the bite.
That's a crit.
Oh, whatever with the freaking
Oh, and I
rolls.
think what is crit damage. Hang on, let me. He's dead anyway, just for fun.
No, I'm not the one doing
Oh, I
it.
did
that's
do.
what
I did do
matters.
crit damage. Hold on, guys, ignore the one.
Yep.
Damage up.
As the snakes lay dead. Combat seems to be over.
They're not laying dead, they're crystals.
They are crystals.
Instantly moves back
Mate.
up to you and dismisses this.
May, May turns back into like Tabaxi form and is like, "Did you guys see that? That was so cool."
Everyone's
just
got a
walked over
concerned
and-
look.
Just picks up the crystals, walking slowly around the room. Very cool. Yes, it's it's very, very cool.
That was so weird, but that felt amazing.
Atsushi? Are you okay?
Other than a little bit of pain, I seem to be fine.
Why did you try to bite me?
I did.
Yeah.
What?
No.
You got scary looking.
I'm
I'm
sorry.
assuming it was a magical effect.
Got a feeling it's still that lingering energy taking over when he took that hit.
I honestly just
Wait,
thought
wait,
it
wait,
was
what
this
happened?
affected the spell.
No, that's not an effect.
But I remember attacking you, Haito.
It happens. You missed. It's fine.
Did they like enchant you or something?
He nods.
His eyes went red.
I'm gonna like move to like Atsushi,
okay.
like basically in front of him, and I'm just gonna like sort of move the head, like his head just a bit, just to look to the side of his eyes, like any lingering of the energy still there.
As you pierce into his eyes, they seem the blue that they usually are.
Yeah,
This
it's
very,
actually sort of kinda neat.
this very light blue.
Yeah, just that moves up. It seems to be gone now, but I've got a. It turns to Haito. It's like I've got a very good suspicion that this is what we saw as he was with the hobgoblin.
Well, it just means that we got to make sure that Atsushi doesn't just get hit repeatedly.
Maybe it
You
has
got
something to do
hit
with.
pretty bad. Here.
And it's not fair, exactly, mate, like asking Atsushi to take all these hits for us.
Yeah, like, I mean, like during this, the game, mate like notices that Archie is like pretty badly hurt. She's like, "Oh, Archie, do you want to rest
It's sort of
for
like
a bit?
when you work for Atsushi, I think.
Seem quite hurt."
Yeah, I'm doing it for...
Could be if you wish to just storm me away, I can rest.
Here you go.
I don't need to slow the party down exploring. Thank you.
Oh, okay, okay, it's fine then.
You
You
got
can stay with us then.
Haito. You got 2 miners and 1 base, 1 T-core. I put them in your sheet.
You know, she's like, kind of like she went up for the heal, but like as she's like going around, she's kind of putting like just a little bit of distance, like just a wariness of Atsushi at this point.
Meanwhile, yeah. Meanwhile, my man, he's like going up to him and is like scratching his head.
Yeah, Kaido's still like here, just sort of like she's kind of got a bit of a thinking look where it's like she's got like one of like index finger just on her lip, just like trying to figure out if like there's a particular like cause threshold or something. If at some point during the attack it looked like at that point that was where it took over. Like maybe if he's taking less, like it doesn't do it, or if it's any damage, like his will. She's trying to piece together information in the sense of what could be the cause, resistance, or trigger.
If you want to attempt that, what do you think it is? You think it's from before?
I'm thinking, considering I have seen that same light, that flicker that was there before leaving the other city, and seeing it again, it might have something to be lingering still within there. Maybe as like one's will is like kind of encumbered by pain or something else, it has that chance to flow through.
If you want to roll a religion check,
well-
you can. The DC would be very high.
I imagine it would be, yeah, but
Yeah, well, because as also you also said that like his fur changed color, didn't you?
It didn't immediately. It didn't like
to the,
all.
it went greyish.
It didn't. Yeah, it didn't all change because it was a like
Okay, well,
quick moment.
Near the main, I imagine.
okay, sorry. I thought it went like I thought it was like went from grey to black, like shifting, and then went from black to white.
No, it was just like white, and then like it like tried to go black almost immediately, but since it was one quick attack, it didn't really stick around for long enough to do so.
It didn't. Okay. Didn't have the time. Okay.
I feel like I only saw the red glow of the eyes as like it sort of like came biting down on me.
There's nothing I feel like I can do to benefit this, so it's just gonna have to be a +1. Alright.
Can I also just like
No.
take a look around the room we're in?
Yeah, you can make assumptions. There seems to be in each of like the 4 corners, in each of the 3 corners that have that little like the perfect right angle space. There seems to be drag marks leading them into below where Kaede is standing, as there seems to be 3 stone chests laying in the ground. Yeah, seems to be 3 stone chests. That were like, the lids are off, they're on the ground, but you seem to have interrupted them actually looting.
Yeah, I imagine with like a 7, Kaede is just mostly using her own assumptions of what she thinks it is.
Yeah.
And it's just kind of looking both, kind of like almost looking down as it's doing, trying to think, but then looking at us, she feeling just pondering.
Like, my ears moved back over to Haito. Like, I say, like, when Atsushi did that attack and it hit the first time, maybe Maya was standing, like, slightly to the right of the block, but, like, in the silvery barbs, like, it was like she'd taken a step to the left. Like, just as he went to attack, so that's, like, the only difference in why it missed. It's just like... I just feel like that was really close to comfort. That could have been pretty bad.
That wasn't, though.
It's got this
Luckily-
weird feeling, you know?
Luckily, the powers I've gained give me a small modicum of, let's say, adjustment into what can happen.
But you mean that something else happened?
No, nothing else happened.
Is that hearable? I imagine not.
I'm not listening.
Okay, that's
Or
good.
he looks like there was a chance that he hit you. You would have been hurt, but that's all. It was not going to. It wasn't anything serious, but with a slight tweak, I was able to make it so he didn't hit you, and in fact, you would have been bolstered slightly in your own strike. I kind of took a bit of fate away from him and handed it to you instead.
That's pretty cool.
You know, I've been doing it every so often, but it's hard to know the right time.
I'm not gonna pretend I understand any of this, but it's useful. Very. I just heal and hit things.
You do more than heal and hit.
I also
In reality-
cast silence bubbles that never seem to work.
Well, it almost worked.
They just sidestepped it. They always seem to know where it is, even though I make it invisible. It's cheeky.
Who knows? Maybe in the future we'll be able to find a way to lock them in place. They won't be able to run even from that.
I like the sound of that. Well, there's chests. I wonder if they're
Shall we? Maybe we should check
Yeah.
them for traps first.
Well,
Yeah, I was,
the lids are all off.
yeah, I was waiting for you guys to finish, but did you say that they've already been opened?
Yeah, all the lids are off.
Okay, yes. Can I have at the moment, just a look at what's in there?
Yeah, as you look in, there seems to be small piles of gold in each of the 3, and the one in the middle seems to have a small potion that's got is rose hued and it seems to be effervescent.
Ooh, pretty.
Like any random potion, you just drink it, obviously.
It's like
Yeah, immediately drink it. Only one way to find out what it does.
Mmm, yummy!
Nobody has a herbalist kit or proficiency with that.
Nope.
Arcana, I'm assuming Arcana check wouldn't be enough to...
I have proficiency with it, but I don't have one.
I imagine
Could I ritual
Identify would
cast?
work.
Really, can I ritual cast Identify?
If you want to.
Yeah, if everyone's down... If you're all down waiting 10 minutes, I could just cast a spell and see if that'll tell me what the potion is.
Yeah,
Sure,
sure.
Alright, now ritual cast Identify.
So you sit down and cast Identify. It seems to be a filter of love.
Oh,
What a nice random roll.
well, this
Oh.
is, in essence, a love potion.
cute.
Yeah.
Kind of not useful for our current situation, but maybe someone would like to buy it.
Yeah, I agree. We could sell it. Unless one of you wants to hold on to it, because I'm not 100% okay with the idea of this thing.
I don't really like the idea
Why?
of being forced to love someone against
I
your
don't
will.
see how that would help. Like
Sorry,
maybe
I
if
untagged non-con, sorry.
At least it only
I mean,
lasts an hour.
unless
Oh,
like
well, in
you
that case.
would just spike someone else's drink with it. That
Oh,
seems
that's-
situational and needed at best.
Very bad. That's a very, very bad thing. I don't know if we should be
I mean,
putting this
people-
on the market.
It happens in movies all the time. You know, trying to trick the prince into falling in love with the princess.
It just sounds like bad criminal behavior
You know, when-
that shouldn't be.
You know, they
condoned.
like
Well,
they like
anything
will
charm
like pour
is what
each
it's
of them a
about.
tea and then set one down and then dish it out and then like, oh whoops, the teas were accidentally swapped.
It does just seem like the absolute perfect use for a rom-com. I'm just not a huge fan of the idea of love potions in any form.
Yeah. So we just sell
Let's just
it, or
Let's just sell it.
I imagine like that,
Yeah,
that,
I
that,
don't-
brief moment of silence where like no one entirely is comfortable holding on to it.
yeah.
I have space in my bag. If you would like, I can hold on to the potion and then dispose of it when we get to town.
I suppose that's probably
yeah.
a better solution, potentially.
On the other hand, the gold's good. How
Gold
much
is
have we
always-
got here?
Count the gold, AJ.
230.
I mean, if you're gonna dispose of it, why not just like she makes the gesture of like pulling open the cork and just the idea of tipping it upside down?
Well, I'm going to sell it. Like, it's money in the end. That's 57 gold each, and 2 people get 58.
Take a 57. That's fine.
I
take a 57.
think May should take a 58 because you spent all that money on the platinum rings.
Yeah.
And your dog needs help.
Your dog needs a
Okay.
ring.
You need to
What
pay
would
for
you
his
like?
therapy.
Kaede 7 or 8.
I can take less. It's fine. I mean, obviously, you Haito need more than most of us anyway.
Hato just takes the bag without complaining of the 58 extra gold and is like, I am not going to lie, I was hoping you'd say that, because yes, being a wizard is rather expensive.
You can take my 57 if it helps you as well.
No, it's okay. If I ever in a situation where I desperately need money, I know I can ask for a loan.
You haven't asked though, and you seem to be very.
I've never needed money.
It's okay. I'll just force money into his hand.
But you're always poor.
I'm fine.
He didn't fight me last time.
Says the one who fought
Well, he
4
tried.
platinum rings.
I'm fine.
As you
Not always poor.
as you gaze around the room, you see a
Oh.
portcullis to the west and a door to the south and east.
No.
Is there? Does it look like there's a like in the other room a mechanism or lever to raise the portcullis?
If you want to, now that you're looking around, you just see a very large stone button near the door of the portcullis.
Oh, okay, that's super easy.
Oh, is K not hearable?
Hmm?
Just saw that message before.
Oh no, I'm assuming the conversation that you and Haito had was not hearable.
Oh, I mean,
Oh.
I wasn't whispering it, but I wasn't talking it loud, so it depends on if
It,
you're
it was
listening.
it was more so about like Haito skirting over. It wasn't that bad. And since I didn't get a reply, I was just like, yeah, I'm assuming it's not hearable then.
He probably didn't see it.
I said it and then texted it. That's what I meant.
Yeah, 3 ways to go.
I guess I'll just check all the doors for traps. I'm starting with this one.
Go ahead.
This
Guidance.
is a start.
Guidance.
Let's go. Actually, I'll just hang on. Oh wait, no, hang on. That's not how that works.
As you place your hand on the door, it's like pick and prodded it. It raises up again very slowly. Each
I'm
time
gonna
one of
draw it out
these,
of the way.
each of the times it does this, it seems to like yeah, the room seems to shake a little bit as it's a very large stone door lifting up.
Seeing it like lift even a bit, like Mario like kind of dramatically like throws herself out of the way, and when it doesn't, I'm assuming it doesn't shoot bolts this time.
No.
No, she just kind of like awkwardly gets up and brushes herself off. Like, embarrassing.
I imagine I help pick you up.
She looks really embarrassed. It's just like,
As you peer into this
Better be
room,
safer than sorry.
Do we want to start with this one then? Since it's already open?
yeah.
as
Yeah.
you
At this time, I will enter stealth and then go through. Although, I mean, there was a massive door opening, but I'm still going to do it anyway.
okay.
If you're doing it, I'll do it too.
They might know that someone's coming in, but they might not totally.
We had a
not see
battle,
me
may as
immediately.
well.
Yeah, she will go to stealth as well.
And I'll reset my perception as well until something big happens.
Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna do the same. Oh, that's a good roll.
As
Yeah, it's
you
just AFK by the looks of it.
as you creep into this room, it seems to have a large. It seems to have hieroglyphs on all the walls where it can on the north, south, and east, but they seem to be all be painted over in large red, we'll say draconic text, and there seems to be a rope in the middle hanging up from a hole in the ceiling.
It's draconic.
Yeah.
I do not have that one, so I'd like.
No.
I've got 5 languages.
Double
I don't know what
check.
that's she not him. I have to.
Hydra
No,
doesn't.
do you have to have draconic?
Hydra
Yeah.
does not have draconic.
So, so there's it's like the same paintings, but then like something's been painted
Over it, yeah.
The chunk's been like over the top of them, like graffiti.
Sort
like
of,
it's been
yeah.
done afterwards, and like does it match?
Yes, it doesn't match.
Yeah, it's yeah, not doesn't look like as it was part of the original design.
And there seems to be a door to the south and down to the and a door to the north.
I don't think I have the upper body strength to be able to climb the rope up into the thing and the roof, but
Well,
that's a thing.
That does not seem like something that we should probably do ourselves.
Yeah.
I think first eyes need to be up there to see if anything is there.
yeah, I think Haito could send Pickles up there.
Well, I was thinking instead of that, and I'm just gonna like kind of hover a little bit and fly kind of near the hole, but I'm not under it at all. And I want to try to like place a hand and have an ear kind of close-ish to where the hole is to see if I can hear anything.
Yeah.
I imagine my stealth is mostly gone with the flying, but I want to see if I can hear anything else.
As you gaze up into the hole, you can roll your perception, but I will note as you gaze up, the hole doesn't look like it ends as far as you can see.
Still 14, so it doesn't matter.
As in your vision, it looks like it continues past that.
Oh, okay.
Oh wow.
Don't actually have an attack spell that can. I can't really. Oh, is it possible to use Druidcraft like on an arrow as I shoot it with like fire?
Does Druidcraft let you light flames?
Light or snuff out a candle torch or small campfire.
I'll allow it, but it'll burn the arrow. No chance of
happy with that.
recovery.
Yeah, I'll just use
I could offer you light.
I might
Well,
just.
object.
That could work actually instead if you wish.
I'm going to
Just
do
light the
that then.
tip.
I was going to use my bow anyway because it's a magical bow, so wouldn't have
While
to
they're doing
from
this,
the flame.
I just walk up, I cast dancing lights and just send them ahead of you.
How far can dancing lights go?
120 feet.
Okay.
I can shoot
If you like chain them.
I can shoot to a total range of. Never remember the range. Where is it?
Short bow?
320.
Yeah, go ahead. Roll it with disadvantage.
Yep.
Just because you don't know how far it's gonna go.
Yes. Yeah. Basically, mostly like aiming up and then dipping back out to like within.
Yeah, go ahead.
Wasn't helping with light, I would do guidance, but I feel like two things.
You can't guidance an attack roll.
I'm going
Oh,
to.
no, ability
I'm
checks.
going to
Oh,
use
yeah.
my bonus action to steady aim.
Alright,
Yeah, good idea.
roll flat.
It's still 5.
As you shoot it up,
Or does it
the
get
whistle
better?
of the arrow fades rather quickly, and then it doesn't seem to return after waiting a couple minutes.
Oh,
Does it seem like the whistle just snap is instant or?
No, it fades away as if it was going the distance.
Okay.
Do you
This
think
could-
it's one of those exits that like
that's what I
takes
was
you
about to say.
somewhere else?
It could be a weird entrance in, like climby one, or an exit. Yeah. The fact that it's
'Cause the other
goes
one-
for so long.
Yeah, because the other one had like those like endless corridors that just like had the light at the end, didn't it?
Eerily,
Mm.
yes, I did.
Yeah, I don't think that this is anything we should deal with. I say we just keep going through
No.
the doors.
With the light that went up with it at the tip of the arrow,
Mhm.
did it seem like it was just this one like 5-foot shaft that kept going up and up and up?
It's probably as big as a 10-foot square. It's just the rope
Okay.
is on one side.
Ah, okay. But does it seem to just only go up in that 10-foot space, or does it change or anything like that?
No, it doesn't seem to divot or anything. It looks rough, as if you could use it to climb. It's not a smooth hole. It's just a
Yeah.
hole.
Okay.
At least everyone has their last names on their character thing, so maybe I should as well.
I changed it when everyone else put their last name on.
I feel like that worked out.
Do you want to just
yeah,
send
like I
Pickles
know,
through?
you know, I so kind of sorry, and just my you.
You can if you want.
Well, he might get teleported though, and that would be bad.
And you just fly back through.
What
Is
happened?
it possible to put him in a pocket dimension
We
where he's
know.
not near you at all?
Not really, no.
So he might get stuck, like, and try to come back and end up somewhere else.
Maybe.
Yeah, do we know if there's a way to enter through these? It might just teleport you and just put you in the middle of somewhere.
Who knows?
Well, when he eventually Pickles could do that, and then I could just recast the spell for the full cost and resummon Pickles to me, and then Pickles could tell me what will happen to the other end if they can't get back.
I guess that's a way around it, yes?
If you want to deal
You
with this
sure
rogue
you wanna-
situation. I mean, I've got a few casts banked. I could resummon him twice if need be.
I was
Alternatively,
also
again,
just
we could
curious.
just like we could just leave this, come back later, because it could also be something that leads to a room with treasure or something interesting, or a different part of the dungeon.
Since
I'd
it
say we
didn't,
keep even.
since the arrow didn't come back, it seems to just gone straight up, right?
Mhm.
So it would have at least gone about 300 feet.
From what you can tell, yeah, it should at least continue on.
If it does lead to something, it must be pretty far up.
You think?
And unless you like shot it really hard and it's embedded in stone in the ceiling, it hasn't come back.
I mean, it is a magical arrow, like magical bow, so potentially it could do that. But
I vote we keep checking the rooms for now.
I
and
agree.
if we get stuck, maybe we can always come back here. May I try this door here?
Sure.
I'm gonna just quickly touch it and then jump back.
I'm going to stand right here.
We could just let, like, Mage Hand do it if we don't touch it.
Yeah,
perfect.
yeah.
probably even better idea.
I mage hand the door.
As you press onto it, the door rises up.
Please do not stand and try to touch doors. Let the hand that's
Fallen
magical do it.
over and looked silly enough today.
Honestly, for a moment there, I also forgot to use mage hand. It's not your fault.
Okay.
What hand? Oh, my hand, right? Touch.
Alright, I can do that. Poke.
Oh, I'll do it.
A long corridor that seems to part off to the west a bit way through and then turn around the corner to the east on the other. Is in front of you.
Corridors. Well, nothing sus looking in the corridor, just a standard average corridor. No spooky noises.
With your perception check,
Oh yeah, I need to reroll that technically. I reroll stealth as well.
you don't hear anything in particular.
Since I did something.
I'm trusting a 24 would pick up the majority of the things. I rolled a really bad stealth before. I think I deserve that stealth.
I'm gonna do perception and stealth for Pickles.
Would Atsushi keep the stealth he had before? Because he wasn't doing anything during that rope thing.
Yeah, I'd say you can change it every other 2 rooms if you want to. Just for ease.
Might be a dead end down here,
Well, I'm pretty sure he got a good one, so I kind of want to keep it.
but I'm just gonna have a little look. Bet you this is a dead end. I'm probably wasting my time.
What was your perception?
I'm gonna follow it so you can just keep an earshot of you.
24. Mayu, as you bound the corner,
Which corner?
this one. As you go here, you notice that I didn't put it in. You notice a stone door, at least from the other side, is to your west.
Oh. Like, on the wall I'm
Yeah,
against.
on the wall that you're against, there is a door.
Huh.
Like
Hey, I
up
found a
here.
hidden door.
Like there. Okay, cool, thank you.
Cool. Pickles found a door as well, but not hidden.
I found a spooky hidden door.
That just shortcuts back to the
trap?
previous room, AJ?
Yes, I didn't actually put it in like a hidden door would, but yes, it just opens up to the room before the Yuan-Ti room.
That's awesome.
Well, that's
Oh,
cool.
okay.
That could have been a little, like, sneaky dodge and not, fight the people, but,
Would have been safer than
nothing
getting a
down
trap.
here by the looks of it.
Well, Pickles
So,
found another
hopefully
door.
it didn't. Oh, at least we haven't found 2 dead ends.
If you want to go this way, hey, well, 2 dead end means we have to turn around and go back the other way.
That's true.
I'll wait down here while you all go ahead of me, because I am not a tank.
Did you want to make him the door, or
Sure, I mage hand the door.
I'm gonna
Uh,
move back?
let me get the docker.
Alright, yeah.
It's a
go,
lightning
that
zap hits me in the corridor.
How far? You have to be 30 feet, don't you, for mage hand?
Yarp.
How far
No,
distance
I
is
don't
this,
like
out of
that.
curiosity?
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, more than that.
I'll,
I would have to be here. This
As
is
you
wherever you are, I want to stand near and try to basically try to take most of the brunt of whatever he takes if something happens.
I'll be fine.
yeah, as you place your hand on the door, it doesn't seem to budge. The mage hand, at least.
Well, with a change of pace this time, it seems.
Okay. I'm guessing this is a.
I'm gonna
Have a
move
little look.
forward, and I want to actually
Might
look at the door
trapped if
first.
you.
Go
Any
ahead.
Guidance
It
you
might be, yeah,
used.
one of the ones that is trapped once you try to open it.
You wish to guidance me?
Have guidance to you.
Okay, whatever that is. Add 2.
Okay. Do the number.
I will do it manually as well, like it's already done in here.
As you look around, as you see, as you place your hands As you do, a hidden runic structure appears, and you would realize this is magically trapped if you weren't missing from this area.
If I went what?
If you weren't, like, over here.
I'm sorry, where'd you put me?
You can scroll. You can scroll back in and out.
Okay, yeah.
We all this
Okay.
Kai just stands there for a moment staring at the door. Well,
Kaede?
Is it a teleport? Should I touch it? Should
Wait.
we touch
Where am I?
Can I? Do we see runes flash for a moment?
Yeah, as she's poking prodding, you see that a circle like envelops like the finger or hand that she's placed on to like manually look at it. It seems to be a circle, and then it glows this bright white, and then fizzles like burned into the stone.
All right.
We'll take turns. I'll
it?
let you
I would like to touch the door, if that's okay.
Wait.
I'm gonna do an Arcana. I'm just gonna do an Arcana check if he's trying to read the leftover runes net for me.
As you look
You
up,
can tell that it's a teleport of some kind.
yeah, you can tell it's a teleportation magic, and you can tell that it's been burned.
That was a one use.
Oh no. Oh no, that's not good. She could be anywhere. She could be in a room with some bad people. What do we do? Do we I know when they say when you're lost you should stand still and wait, because if you keep moving around, then oh, I'm not good at this. But she might
Well.
be standing still, because she might be lost.
Does anybody have sending?
No,
Not today.
I don't have sending.
I could, but it have to be tomorrow. I
I
could.
can send. We can wait here. I can send Pickles to backtrack through the dungeon and see if she's teleported anywhere we know where she is.
Okay.
Just be patient.
May is just like pacing.
As-
like pacing up and down, just like what
As
do you? I don't have anything. I haven't got anything that can help.
as the two of you are pacing, Haito is being as calm as he can. Pickles jettisons their way through the thing backwards. Kaede, you appear to be at the entrance again. Behind you, a pillar of sand seems to be enclosing on the staircase. As you tentatively step towards it, it seems to part, allowing you to go up if you wished.
Oh,
As
you're
you're,
fine.
Just leave.
as you're,
Like later.
I think her first thing is to see if this is impossible, because
Mhm.
like if it is, then that means we have to keep going. Like if anything does happen.
Yep.
A seeing that's like, oh no, I can actually pass through it. There's a bit of relief there, like knowing that she's in a safe spot, knowing roughly where she is, and thank fuck I've been writing down notes on where to go. She sort of waits for a brief moment, thinking about the door. After about less than that's like 30 seconds, nothing happening. It's probably that conclusion to what she thinks is like the last few doors that had runes have been one-off. This one probably isn't any different that I've seen. Crossbows are one-off, the magic runes are one-off, all the other doors seem to be one-off, locked in place. So she's probably going to take a, just in case things are moving through doors, she's going to take a low stealth approach, sticking to walls, peering corners, and then just trying to make her way back slowly.
as you, if you want to roll your stealth, as you
I will.
quickly get to the walls and use the shadow cast by the torches and the hidden spaces that it can be there. I think we'll end session there, huh?
Yeah.
You bastard! That means you're gonna do something, you bastard!
Oh no.
Oh, you have to make me. Oh my god, I need to finish my notes.
Maybe
That
You
means you have to
bastard.
prep.
Don't let her finish.
I was going to take a picture of like the big thing because like, oh, we've been through this, it's fine. No, I'm not gonna. I'm not going to. I'm gonna make
it
this
could
feel
be
memory.
like there to spook you and let me go to bed early.
True.
But yeah.
We are at 8 though.
So yeah, that was that.
Aw. Why is it me that gets hit by this shit?
Because you touched the door, man.
I did. All of them had visible runes. Now they have invisible runes. That's concerning.
What did we discuss? We discussed taking time and
Yeah, we
preparing
did.
and
We
double
were
checking
being
doors
careful.
for things. Yeah, I know.
We did. There was nothing I could see.
There was nothing you could do about that.
Like
As
someone was going to touch that door because no one could see the rune.
yeah, as you all.
I'm glad it's me.
It's a fun time, huh?
I'm glad it's me. Someone who can actually like run away.
Yeah.
Pretty funny.
Tomorrow is yeah, tomorrow I'm gonna be playing some more Near Replicant. It's lots of fun. We're on Route C, so who knows what the changes are gonna be there. Tuesday is Amori. Wednesday is some more Pokemon Black 2 Challenge with Nuzlocke. I've got Getsus and the Elite Four hopefully, which fun. Hopefully attempt 6 is the one and I can be done with Black 2. Thursday is all of us again here at this channel playing Stardew Valley. We're gonna smash our way through autumn, almost maybe finish autumn and get into
I
winter.
believe they call it the fall season.
Who gives a shit? Kill yourself. In Minecraft, in
Oh.
Minecraft.
No, you can't use that
Oh,
anymore.
fucking Roblox and Roblox. And then next Friday, you can join everyone, sans our friend here, Rebecca, as they continue on to session 61 of Echoes of the Forgotten, a Homebrew D&D campaign, where me and Darian here co-GM. It's lots of fun. They're fighting bug things now.
Hell yeah.
And yeah, in 2 weeks' time, you can feel the conclusion of the first level of the Scarlet Labyrinth, potentially. Or at least the conclusion of this event. Thanks for coming. We'll talk to you all later. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.